Hello everyone. Welcome back to another dev session. I know I mentioned that like we will be doing some other game dev on a secret project. Not a secret project, it's just a thing I'm prototyping out with some friends that's a more serious long-term thing. What happened to this? Oh, it's always been that way. Yeah, we don't need this stupid thing anymore. Wait, no, this is the model. we do need this one. But today is not the day that we work on that. Today is the day where we come back to what we've been working on. Namely, just bug fixing the demo that we have so far. I learned something pretty bad. Let me pull this up here. Sorry, I gotta find where I put the build. So basically, there's a bug in the actual build of the game that I did not realize when I was making my bug list and slash feature list for changes I want to make to this demo. It seems to only affect the like loading of the map, but that's no good. We need to make that work. So to that end, let's start by pulling up that build, because I believe it has the error in it somewhere. That is also why I haven't pushed any of the changes I made since last stream of stuff here. Where the heck is it? Chat, I'm struggling here. Yeah, I'm also very, very low energy today. I am wiped out. Been a long weekend. Good weekend, but a long one. Oh man, I mislabeled this folder. No wait, this build is from 2023. Whoa. Why did I build this, like, as we were starting it? Alright. When was this one built on? Okay, November 4th. That's probably it. Yeah, so I think this will print errors somewhere. Because yeah, you can see the map is just non-existent here. Inventory and everything else still works though, which is the interesting thing. Oh, I had to run this version, not the other one. Okay. Now... Ta-da! Hope these aren't, there's not like a... Yeah, we're good. There's no random folder with my full name in it like Windows loves to do. Oh boy. Makes streaming dev really fun, and I totally don't hate that that happens constantly. But yeah, anyway, did not find area map to room 1. Park entrance to this map's been loaded via object. But that happens up here, which is actually weird because this is a bug that we did fix, where it was trying to call like updates to the map before it had finished loading the map. But yeah, room info, check for room cleared, okay. No map status instance found. Now that's pretty interesting. Although, actually, is it? Hold on one second. Does that happen because it calls, like, that on the main screen, and then that just, like, it's like whatever. Probably turn the music off in this. But yeah, you can see the map works. Relatively works. Yeah, no map status instance found is just happening every now and then. That's not awesome, but that's normal at least. Yeah, because that's here while we're on the title screen. I don't... Oh, in player status dot ready. Okay. So that calls something related to map status, and it just... It's like, I don't know where that is. Alright, I could go find that. I don't know where it is. It's fine. It's whatever. Wait, no, this error also comes up here? What the heck? Oh no, that's the stack trace just coming out. That's not an error. Otherwise it would be red. Okay. Hey, what's up? Anna James Sarts, how's it going? How's it going? It's going alright. I'm currently very low energy, as I've had a very busy weekend, but in a good way. Going good? Nice. Glad to hear it. So right now what I'm doing is I've got a bug that is present in... It's not present in the, like, build of the game when I just run it from the Godot editor, but it is present when I have a built version of the game. And I think I understand why, although, well, I do and I don't understand. So what's happening is I have, like... Oh, also thank you for the follow. So I'm loading in the map, like the player map, by like loading a bunch of like scenes out of like the resource folder, and I'm assuming that whatever I'm doing, like however I'm doing that, it's either like not exporting them to the compiled version of the game, or it's needs some like different way to do it that works both in editor and out of editor. My pleasure. Right on. But yeah, that seems to be the only like difference that I'm seeing between the like compiled version and then like just the in-editor version. The compiled version is not really the correct term. The build version, whatever. I don't know. But to that end, I think we can add some more debugging lines and at least figure out like what it's doing load-wise. All right, so oh gosh, I've already forgotten. It's been a week and some change since we last worked on this, so gotta get myself reacclimated here. How long have I been programming for? I've been programming for like, gosh, almost 20 years. And how long have, and I guess I've technically been making games to some degree off and on that whole time. But if you're asking how long have I been working on this project specifically, I've been working on this project for a year and a month now. We started it last October, as in October 2023, not last month. Oof. That's great. Heck yeah. Not to age myself, but I've been coding since I was a teenager. What the heck is this? Map status is what I... Wait, is it map status? Oh gosh, I have too many autoloaders here. It probably is map status, because I don't think it would be in any of these other things. Yeah, that's all different stuff. Okay, so we want the map status scene. Pull that bad boy open. So this has all of the maps underneath it. No, it doesn't. How does this thing work? How does anything I wrote work, chat? Making your own game or helping someone? I'm making my own game. I've basically done... Okay, so there's a couple of assets I've plopped in here, but by and large, like, all the code is mine. Some of the models are mine. I have a default model, but I made animations for that model. It's like a like public use file that like just has like the Blender file, and it's all rigged up so you can just animate it as you please. The end goal of this is to have all custom built assets in it in its entirety. Oh yeah, the song, not this song that's playing, the songs from Resident Evil is playing right now, but music-wise, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do there, because I am not a musician, so I may have to keep going with, like, just licensable, or not licensable, but, like, songs that I have the rights to use. The weird thing with that is that, like, so I want to make I want to make as much of this open source as I possibly can, but when it comes to, like, it's really tricky with assets, because depending on what license the assets have, I may or may not be able to distribute them via my open source project. So that is one reason why I want to make everything. I also just kind of want to make every part I possibly can from it inspiring personally, because I want to watch some talented people. All right, thank you. I have a lot of fun making games. It's a good time. Okay, so this is the map status script. Yeah, so that just looks in this. I think this is where things are going wrong. Like, we have this resource folder, and it seems like it's just not loading this properly when we actually run the game from, like, a build version of the game. Where am I from? Oh, I'm from Ohio, in the United States. Okay, so let's see. So I should be able to just debug something here and be like, alright, well, here's how many things we found. I'm not even gonna, like... I mean, I can't imagine why this would be different, but... we'll go ahead and print out each individual one. Also, just to make sure I know that we're getting to this line of code. I don't know why we wouldn't reach this line of code, but just in case. Let's print out how many we got. Found... I can type right now. Found maps to load or the map screen. Map. Hey, what's up, Rainbow Otter? Florida? Nice. One of my streamer friends is also from Florida. Although I guess, to be fair, he doesn't even stream on Twitch anymore. I mean, that doesn't make him not a streamer, he just streams on different platforms. It sounded like I was... Did I get my nomination for the Game Awards yet? Yeah, it's in the mail. I'm sure it'll be any day. I mean, listen, Rainbow Otter, you might not know this. Maybe I'll get it when I'm up next time. I have actually legitimately won awards for my... not for this game, but for games I've worked... well, a game I've worked on. This bit here, let me just pull it up. Ah. Oh my god, it's so loud. Shit. Yeah, this VR game I made with a couple of my friends. We won, what is it? Across across 4 different cons, we won 5 different awards. Anyway. But it made us $0. Fuck VR. Anyway. What game did you work on? Oh yeah, hold on, I can just do this. No, I'm not that bitter. Like, the thing, I totally get it. I just wish I hadn't spent 5 years making a game with a small team of people. Like, okay, number one, I'm not against VR at all. In fact, I still enjoy VR games, even after having made one. But a team of 5 people should not make a VR game, especially when only 2 of them know how to code. It is an insane amount of work, even using game engines like Unity or whatever. I'm sure there's probably like VR plugin support in Godot, but I haven't looked into it. I know there is in Unreal. Hey, sorry for save music. Oh yeah, this is a mix of Resident Evil music right now. If I can give any like game industry business advice, is aim for like what's realistic for your team. Took us way too long to get it out, and It's not like we didn't sell any copies, but like we've spent way more money on it than we will definitively ever make out of it, which is unfortunate. I'm only a little bit, right? I know I'm going on a tirade right now, but Feels for my team, a really good bait and switch rug pull. No! God damn it. Speaking of that, though, that same team, we are working on a new thing, and also one of us learned, well, another one of us learned how to code. Our artist knows how to code now. And I will be doing some dev for that on stream. We're currently in like a really rough prototyping phase. And I keep saying, oh yeah, I promise, I'm gonna stream that at some point. I keep saying that week after week, and I just keep working on this game instead, but we will eventually get back to that. It's not gonna be VR. It is also gonna be space-themed. Making a space roguelike. Actually, hell, if anything, we're taking a huge step away from VR, because it's gonna be a two-dimensional game. Nice, thanks. We don't have any store page or anything for it yet. Like right now, there's not even a game. It's just there's a bunch of mechanics we put together. Do I have the Dude, I need to update that that command. That doesn't have the PlayStation Store link for it. Also, if okay, this is actually like if any aspiring game devs out there, porting to other like systems is a good exercise, but I think it's like people take for granted how much work is involved in that, even if you're using something like Godot or Unity where you can just click a box like, yep, export that to Xbox. There are so many different like regulations is the wrong word, but like requirements for each different storefront that you're going to have to like it's going to be effort that you can't possibly account for up front until you've done it. It's a good exercise to go through. Like, I feel confident moving forward that if I had to do a port of my game next time, I would do it a lot faster and a lot more efficiently. But it's it's definitely an undertaking. Digital artist, wish I'll become a game dev? Hell yeah. Certainly a useful skill set to have in game development, so you know. Oh, I ran it and then didn't look for the debug stuff. Okay, where the heck is this? Found one maps to load for the map screen. Processing map, parkmap.tscene. Okay, cool. So now we build, and now we look at what that actually says when we run this locally. This is not where you go to build. What the hell is it? Export, there we go. We'll just do the Windows one. Where's, yeah, debug. Okay, cool. Export the project. Actually, give me 1 second. I'm always paranoid that it's gonna just like open a folder. Okay, no, it went exactly where I was hoping it would. Open a folder with like my full name because you know how Windows is. It's just like, oh, here you want me to show this folder that just has like your full personal name in it? Warnings. Oh. We might have gotten this last time. Hold on, let me Google this. I did not look up what this was. I was like, oh, well, it made the executable, so that's fine. We'll just ship it. To be fair, my demo could be a lot more broken than it is. It's literally just the map does not work. And thankfully, since we fixed that issue where, like, the map not working breaks the entire inventory, it just breaks the map, which is pretty cool. What am I looking for? Could not find RC edit executable. This could be the reason why this is like not working. Not sure it's happened my work. Yeah. The best way to probably do that, not to force you into my Discord, but I have a channel for that sort of thing in my Discord. If you do Discord. Otherwise, if you've got like a, I don't know. YouTube link or something like that, I can see it that way, but or otherwise some recognizable website. Like Twitter or Blue Sky or... the hell's Facebook's Twitter clone? Is it Rooms? No, it's not called Rooms. It might not even still exist for all I know. Okay, I built it. Let's see what this says though. Last compiled. Okay, good. That's today. Gotcha. Okay, so we ran it. Just need to look at... yeah, I'm gonna do this now before I forget. Turn off the freaking music because I don't want 2 tracks playing at the same time. Then I'm gonna forget that I did that, and it's just gonna be whatever. Okay, yes, that all makes sense. Oh. No, wait, no, okay. Found 1 maps to load for the map screen. And then there it is, and there it is. So why is it not finding this? The heck? Ensure this map has a room info object with valid parameters. Oh, maybe loading the scene is not working. Okay, we gotta dig a little bit deeper, I guess. Alrighty. I don't know why I'm... I would actually... I don't know if you have like a whole portfolio on your website or something, but I would really prefer like a... I don't know, some kind of like common website like Twitter or something. I don't like to click, you know, random links to sites I've never heard of. No offense. But if you had like samples of something, that'd be cool. Oh, okay, it is a whole portfolio. I got you. I can check that out later. I just don't want to like open it on stream. Not that I don't trust you. I just, you know, I'm streaming and don't want to like open something that's horrific or something, you know. But by all means, I saw you join the Discord. Feel free if you want to just, if you ever feel like sharing stuff. There's a creative sharing channel. Feel free to post stuff in there if you're ever feeling it. Yeah, but I'll definitely take a look later for sure. Oop. Gosh. What was I doing? Oh yeah, more debugging lines. Let's go. Alright, so this stuff is all working. It's finding all of the files. It just can't load them. Which is weird. Appreciate it in advance, for sure. Always happy to talk to, you know, some... I don't say fellow creatives, that makes me sound so pretentious. But, like, you know, people that are enthusiastic about, like, making stuff. That is a intentionally broad statement because, you know... I was literally just talking about this with my friend that was visiting before he drove back home. Like, any amount of, like creating... any sort of like art media is like such an exhaustive effort to like finish it that it's always cool to like, I don't know, see what other people are doing and stuff. Alright, adding area, blop, don't need that. Oh wait, actually, this was already here. It doesn't really matter, but oh, okay, so here's what's happening. It calls instantiate on the packed scene here. Cause oh yeah, that's the whole error, isn't it? Let me double check. Cause this says null reference, and that is somewhere in room info dot. Oh wait, no, room info. That's not the same thing. Chat, why did I not copy the new output? Hold on one second, let me rerun this. be the new output. Just trying to pinpoint like where things are going wrong. Okay, so right, so we found one map to load for the map screen. Processing this, so we got to like here. And then that very clearly ends with TSCN, so like it would keep going. Like I mean, this all works normally when I run it from in-game, so that's obviously not the issue here. This is the right folder because it found the map scene. But it didn't get down here. Which is the weird thing. Oh, wait a second. Dot remap. Ah, man. Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. So when you package the thing, I guess it has dot remap as a suffix. So I guess we'll just do this. I don't know if this will work or not, but it does seem like it's included in the package, so that's good. We'll just have to do 2 checks here. Alright. Yeah. And I'm assuming any sort of resource that gets compiled into it is probably going to have a .remap suffix, so this seems like the safest way to do it rather than like TSCN or remap. That might just fix it. let's see. I mean, it kind of makes sense that would fix it. I just didn't realize that the file extension would change. Quite unfortunate. I don't know what's up with that, but everything else works fine in the game, so I think we're okay. Uh-oh. Maybe I spoke too soon. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, it does not like that. No loader found for resource. Ooh, okay, so this is a problem. That .remap is not working. Oh man, wait, okay, also, on this subject, don't we also do gd.load elsewhere? Yeah, the item generator uses that, so why is the item generator not breaking? That is bizarre. Wait, oh, the item generator might not be in use. Oh, but this is used. This is how we, like, make the save file work. In fact, I can prove... Wait, actually, you know what? Oh, no, you know what? I haven't tested this. Okay, number 1. Oop, wrong tab. Not my notes. Okay, we'll temporarily ignore this. That way only the map will be broken. I want to know what happens if I try to like save the game in the compiled version. I don't think I've tried that. So that could be potentially something going wrong here. I also realized I should probably test the Linux version since I uploaded that to itch.io as well. Like, that could have different problems for all I know, depending on how it, like, bundles everything. Alright, cool. Let's save the game and see what happens. Looks like it's working. Okay. I saved, nothing went crazy. Trying to save file, finish saving file, okay. Go to the menu. Oh, did I fix... I think I did fix that thing where, like, the game freaks out if you, like, return to menu and then load. Looks like we're good. Okay. Yeah, we should be fine. Do you see errors? Oh, yeah, because of the, yeah. Oh, well, okay, this is actually a known thing. I think I have that in my list of bugs to fix. Might be one of them in this tab here. Maybe. I'll just list it. Title screen throws error. Trying to mark room -1 as cleared. On return to title from menu. That shouldn't be too hard of a fix. That, at least that thing happens in both the built version and the non-built version, so we're not too bad off in that regard. One sec here. There we go. Yeesh. This stuff is tricky. I also don't know why this calls this 4 different times of like, oh, that's why. Right. So it checks for each room, like, it tries to grab data from the room info object, but that's just to like mark it off to, if the current room you're in is already like cleared, then it does that as it's loading in the current room, but it doesn't know when you're on the title screen versus like in the game. Okay. Back to this. I mean, yeah, load packed scene, there's nothing different about this compared to like save button UI, right? That's like, this is being built dynamically by looking through the folder. Oh, you know what? I wonder. Let's take a peek. Is there like... Okay, no, there's no like subfolder of like, here's the data or whatever. So I don't know what that structure is that it's looking at. Maybe this pack file is like... I don't know if this is, Is this an archive? Okay, it doesn't like that. It doesn't like that at all. Sometimes things are silly, and files are like secretly archives, even though they have like their own custom file extension. I'm trying to think of what framework I used to use. I think it was Mono Game has a thing like that, where there's like some of the compression it does, it has some like nonsense file extension, but it's literally just a zip file. You can just open it and look into it. Same goes for Visual Studio extension files. That might not still be the case. That probably isn't. I'm thinking like 10 years. Damn it, chat. I just made myself feel old. Regardless, let's look at this stuff. So I'm thinking what I need to do. I'm gonna Google this if this doesn't work. Oh, actually, yeah, hold on a sec. I'm thinking, like, when you're working with the compiled version of the game, it has this, like, dot remap it adds to everything, which... this is weird in general, but whatever. I don't know if I even need to bother with the ends with here. Oh, you know what we can do? We can just do this, substring. Substring with a, Oh, well, actually, if we are doing substring, then we would want to do an if statement here. Otherwise, it will just blow up if there's, if remap is not in the path. At which point, it's just so much more legible to just have dot replace. It's probably not, efficient, but whatever. Okay, you know what? I'm idiot-proofing this. On the off chance that somehow .remap shows up in the middle of some file name, and then this just wreaks havoc on that, I'm going to just use substring. Wait, why are there two of these? The hell? Okay. Whatever. Okay, so last index of dot remap. So if we had like a dot remap, we would go from 0. This would be index 0, and then this index would be 1. So we'd give it length 1, so it would just be a. Okay, yeah. Alright, cool. I don't know if this is a common thing or not. I always have to like sit there and like talk the like whenever I'm using substring specifically, I have to like talk it out in my head to make sure that like it's right. So then we just do everything else as usual down here. Okay, now that should work for both this version as well as the built version. Knock on wood. It's possible that it won't be able to load this resource just because like that's not how it works when you have a compiled version. But we'll see. Okay, so it's still working here, which that's not surprising considering the .remap stuff isn't even a factor in that. Let's go ahead and make another build. $905. All right, that's correct. It's not erroring at me. Still no map loading though. Now that is fascinating. Alright. Oh, I removed the other debugging stuff, dang it. Did I forget somewhere? Oh, I didn't do anything with the results of this. Right, that's how substring works. Oh. Thank you, IntelliSense. That's right, this is just... Wait, no, what? What's it telling me here? Substring can be simplified. That is crazy syntax. Also, I don't trust that that's going to work in whatever, like, compiler Godot is using. I mean, maybe it does, I don't know. Maybe I put too little faith. Every time, I have run into it before where I try to use, like, some more modern syntax for, like C#, and it's just like, I don't know what that does. Which, you know, is entirely fair considering, like, they probably had to, like, manually, like, write the interpreter for, or not the interpreter, they did, like, compiler for their engine. So whenever there's, like, new syntax being released in new versions of .NET, then they need to, like, play catch-up on getting their thing to work with it. It's the same shit in Unity, like, it's not it's not like a, ooh, look how crappy Godot is or anything like that. Boom! Alright, cool. I have no reason to believe that this wouldn't work otherwise here. And this version should overall be more performant because I got rid of the giant mansion that's just built out of, like, or not the mansion, the giant house that's just built out of, like, a million little pieces. Now I do need to fix this. In fact, I'm not even sure why the arrow is, like, over here. Is it even moving? I can't tell. I mean, I guess it is, because it was going off the top there. I have realized a fatal flaw in my map. I mean, obviously it's not working anyway, but I just realized that, like, the way I have built the rooms, they are not... I just use camera angles to make them look correct in terms of, like, you know, entering the door to the north, it looks like you're coming from the north. Door to the south, looks like you're coming from the south. I need to add more things to the, like, player position map thing, so that we can, like, define which axes to, like, rotate it on. Ugh. This is gross. I'm trying to think, too, like... Got our offset. What would be good is if I'm thinking about how to solve this problem now. So obviously, like, debugging info on screen will help, because I'll be able to, like, adjust to see, like, okay, this looks about right. But what would be even better than that is if I also, like, removed this background so I can see the level behind me, and then, like, let the player move while they have this menu open. I think that would be... probably a good idea. Anyway, moving on. Let's commit this at least, because this fixes, like, a huge issue. By commit, we'll also make a build, because, you know. Okay. I'm gonna wipe this entire folder. Heck that version of the game anyway. And make a new Windows. Do not export with debug, please and thank you. We'll also make a new Linux build. Eventually I'll figure out how to get the Mac OS version to build. I don't know if you need a copy of... Like need to be building off of a Mac to build the Mac version. It's possible. Don't know enough about it. Unfortunately, ideally, I would love to have this run in browser too, because then that way, like, you can just play it off the itch.io page, but... specifically, oh god, what is it? I think it's if you're using C# with 3D Godot, or no, if you're using C# with Godot, you cannot export to web. Oh, yeah, it literally says it on the screen. Oh wait, no, yeah, okay. That is the most bizarre thing ever. They removed that in Godot 4. It used to work. Used to work in Godot 3. Invalid bundle identifier. Oh! Oh, shit! Well, that'll work. We do have an icon, don't we? Where the heck is the icon? There it is. Oh yeah, and Linux doesn't have an icon, but I guess that does make sense. So I meant to do this. I don't think I need to change this when I'm, like, doing, Yeah, we'll put this back on debug only. It'll just save me trouble in the long run. Okay, icon here. Oh yeah, that just straight up works. Cool. Okay, yeah. Using an ad hoc signature, this exporter project will be blocked by Gatekeeper. That is fair. I am not... I don't know, fuck it. I appreciate that Mac has that as like a like safety net. Like genuinely, I think that's a good thing. But I'm not gonna jump through those hoops for this silly little project I'm working on. I mean, to be fair, I guess Windows tries to do that too, but they're terrible at it. The like, trusted source or whatever that pops up when you try to run stuff. Goddamn Windows Defender that deletes like all the frickin' fan mods that use cheat engine to like make things happen. I still can't get the Resident Evil 1 remake randomizer to work on this PC, for the record. Not that anyone's asking me right now, but you know what, I'll just put the... It's such a silly, extremely excessive title. How do I go up one layer in this? Oh, I just do this. Mac build, baby! Oh, it just goes as a zip. Hell yeah. Wait, no, before we start making builds, there's a very important thing I need to do. It's not that important, but it is for the integrity of versioning, chat. Boom. What a legendary change, I know. How does he do it? Okay, so we've got that icon, we've got our bundle identifier, we don't have a signature because I'm not setting that up yet. If I ever do, like, actually set this up, then maybe we will get a signature for Mac. I actually don't even know how to do that. Also, I should... Okay, this will help on the itch.io side if the files are, like, clearly labeled. Mac, don't date it, give it, 1. Probably don't need to put demo in there, but whatever. Any day now. Now I'm just being impatient. Well, it closed one window and opened another. That's pretty cool, I guess. It's doing something. Hey, progress. It's not 0% anymore. Amazing. Hey, look, there's not even a warning, even though it didn't... Oh, wait, no, it does mention, yeah. It does mention that it's like an unauthorized file, which is fair. It is. Alright, this I can just leave as this because we need to zip it up anyway to upload it. And I can label the zip file. Yeah, I feel like I should just delete this. Like, just... Okay, I can't delete it from this window because it's not a real window. Details. Alright, just wipe everything out of this. Wait, nope, don't wipe that out. Get everything out of this. I'll make a post detailing the changes in this later, but wait, this is a zip? That's not right. No, yeah, it's not. Alright. I got confused because I saw the known file types it was looking for. Bada bing, bada boom. I will also push the code after I finish doing this. Chat, No, okay. Oh, damn, that's smart. Okay. It knows, like, oh, this one you want in the Linux folder, this one you want in the Mac folder. It's pretty cool. Alright. Okay, we got our builds now. All of them. Oh, not quite. I need to zip this. Did I do .zip, or did I do, what did I do for my last uploads? I did .zip. Great, thanks. trying to rename the file, and it's like, here you go. B0.1.1 Linux. I mean, I guess I could just go with the version of it being like sub 1.0. I mean, like when I release this, it's going to be free, so like it's not like I need a demo version that's separate from anything else. Yeah, fuck it. Pardon me. Oh my god. I hope I'm not getting sick. Possible. I've been around a lot of people this weekend. Alright, I'm just gonna delete the old versions because there's no reason to have them around. Okay, I swear to God, this sounds like a Silent Hill song. Oh, this is from RE2 Remake. That's so weird. There's like so little music in RE2 Remake. Alright, take demo out of this. Maybe. Forgot the V. Zip it up. Just call it Windows, that's cool. What is this file sorting? What the heck, man? I hate that. I hate that so much. Also, I don't know why I did Mac in all caps. Why is it doing that? Oh, because I did dash, not underscore. Hello? The fuck is it doing? Alright, you know what? Hold on. Just to be 100% certain that I have consistency across my naming. There must have been some typo there. I don't know what it was. Alright. I'm uploading the build right now. And, yep, I confirm I want to delete this. Deleted files cannot be recovered. Oh yeah, well I have them right here. So cares. Okay, drag and drop. Nope. Okay. Just navigating off screen here. All frickin' righty, chat. Oh my gosh. Big Boy Games. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. What's up, RGB Production Games? What's up, Big Boy Games? How's it going? It's going well. I am quite tired. Hey, what's up, the average goo? How's it going? I am pretty tired after a long weekend, but we're making some games. In fact, I actually just uploaded an updated version of the demo of my game. I can't type. I just tried to shout you out. Didn't work. Anyway, how did your stream go? Thank you for the raid. If you guys don't know Big Boy Games, he's got a game out, actually. You could buy it right now. What the heck is it called? Help me. I forgot your game's name. It's a cool little Factorio type game, or Satisfactory, whatever your personal go-to is. Starground, thank you. Check it out. I endorse that game. Heck yeah, I love new demos. Well, if you want to play like a 5-minute demo, I just fixed some bugs in the in my demo. Very fun thing for those that use Godot out there. Been working on underwater planet with pressurized buildings you can build in. Hell yeah. Sorry, correction. You launched into early access recently, right? Just to be 100% accurate here, if I'm not mistaken. Since you are still adding stuff, yeah. Okay, cool. I'm on your page now. It's on Steam. Check it out. Fuck yeah. Well, congrats. I know I already said congrats, but congrats again. Thank you again for the raid. Ooh, sometime next year. That is cool. Nice. Anyway, I'm working on a retro survival horror game. I'm doing all this stuff myself, plus or minus some assets I've loaded in. Every texture you're looking at right now is something I loaded in, but all of the code running in the game is mine, which it breaks down a lot, so it's unsurprising. But yeah, you know, that classic old school survival horror feel. That's what we're working on. The demo that I built, was trying to get it out by Halloween. We did do that. However, it had some bugs. So random fun little anecdote for anyone that does Godot development. If you're loading a scene, actually, it's not even about loading the scene. If you're trying to like dynamically load scenes in, for example, by looking at files in a directory and then using like a res folder, this behaves differently based off whether you are running in like the Godot editor versus if you have a built version of the game. Apparently when you compile it, which this does make sense on a certain level, it's just a weird gotcha that I just spent the first hour of my stream fixing. The files will have a suffix .remap, and you have to remove that and reference it without the .remap. It's a weird little like edge case, but yeah. We just fixed that. Yep, found that out the hard way. Oh, nice. Check out that demo, hell yeah. Interesting, I'm gonna be dealing with that. Nice tip. Right on. The thing that was driving me crazy about this is I already have plenty of places where I'm loading packed scenes, so I'm like, why is this one instance of load packed scene and not working when these ones all work fine? It's because these ones are just like a specific scene I was trying to load, whereas in this thing over here, what we're doing is, I've completely lost track of what file that was in. So I have a folder with all of the like 2D maps of every area in the game, and I just dynamically load that based off whatever's in that folder. That way I don't need to like list them out one by one. I just need to make sure that all the scenes are in the right folder. Inventory with dynamic resources. Oh yeah, that's tricky. Also, thank you for the follow. Finn is fine. So that's one bug off the list. We've got a long list of bugs. Not that long. Actually, honestly, this bug list is mostly not bugs. It's just stuff I wanted to add but didn't have time to add. Clean up debug messages. We should do that. We should especially do that because I just added a bunch more trying to fix this stupid thing. But we got it. We also have errors getting thrown when you return to the title screen from the game. That's something that we could probably knock out pretty quickly. Oh, right, I had a category for bugs versus features. Oh, yeah. And I already read that one up. Cool. Oh yeah, the guns are unequipping between scenes, which is weird because the test rooms I was using before I actually built out this little demo area, that wasn't happening, so I don't know what's going on. Was I not following Mr. Goon Watch? Because that username is perfect, well, thank you. I say this every time, especially when I get a larger raid like tonight. I've used this username for a long time. In fact, I've been streaming for a long time. Far before the current vernacular of what gooning means. I swear. But also, it is hilarious, and I have no intention to change. Culture caught up with you. So I didn't bring this up, but when I was in a meeting at my job, and someone, I forget what the word was, but someone just mentioned like, oh, the word of the day today is this, and the meaning of the word, I forget what the word was, but what said word means is when something that has like a dirty inclination to it gets repurposed for like a clean use. For example, people nowadays say raw dog in it, not talking about unprotected sex. Sorry, TMI, but not TMI. Sorry if I'm like going off on a tirade here, but I'm like, I need a term for the reverse of that. When something that had an innocent connotation, such as a goon or like, you know, whatever, suddenly becomes dirty. Australia something completely different too. That's amazing. I don't know what it means in Australia. Goon's, yeah, like a thug, like an old-timey kind of like mob minion or something. Hey, what's up, Raina? How's it going? And then I used to play a lot of Melee when I was a teenager, so like, honestly, Mr. Game & Watch was not my main, but I did play him a decent amount. Goon is boxed wine. That's amazing. What's up? Awaiting a pizza delivery? Nice. I'm just sitting here talking about gooning. Wait, didn't Twitch just add a category for, like, discussing sex or something? Oh, okay. Weird side note. I can't select the warning thing for mature rated game because I'm not in a game currently. Maybe you just can't do that ever. I don't know. Like that's just an auto field based off whatever the ESRB rating of the game you're playing is. Oh yeah, sexual themes. I think that's been there though. No, they added the political one. Category for gooning? No. Hold on, I want to know if there's like a game called Goon something. I guess there is. I'm literally working on it. Goons, Legends, and Mayhem. There's also Goon Act, which is like Connect, but I don't even know. I don't want to know what that is. Did they? They sure did. Just gooning. I've dug my own hole, and I don't regret a thing. Title screen throws errors. Oh yeah, okay, we're gonna fix this now. This is what we were working on. Then I'm gonna look at the gun thing after that, because I don't know. Oh, you know what? I think I do know how that happened. There was a lot of, like, state management stuff going on, wherein I needed to, rework the way that we, like, clear and reload the game state between scenes, because it was causing issues with loading save files. And I bet somewhere in that I screwed up, like, what the player currently has equipped. Streams 18 plus because I don't want to filter myself. Yeah, I'm the exact same way. I mean, you can see I have the strong language filter on it. And then sometimes I put the intoxication tag on. It depends. I try to turn that off and on dynamically based off whatever I'm doing in the current night. Honestly, I'm not going to get hammered tonight. It's a Sunday night. I have work in the morning, but having a couple drinks. Alright. So, can I recreate this? I'm hoping I can recreate this in here. I think we already did, but I'm going to double check anyway. I hope this is not another issue that is only in the compiled version of the game. Because that would be unfortunate. If I go to the title screen, okay, I see errors. That's good. I mean, it's not good, but it's consistent. No, this is some other nonsense. Dang it. Oh, I think I understand what these are about. So I use a filter or a shader over the entirety of the screen using a viewport, but like my title screen doesn't have a viewport. Somewhat intentionally. And I think that's kind of what's going on here. Although I can't really trace that back to anything that my code's doing, so that's a little confusing, but whatever. This is also slightly an issue, but it isn't at the same time. This is like a race condition thing. So I have a bunch of auto loads. Maybe I just need to move this up. But, yeah, what if I just put this at the top? Maybe that fixes everything. I mean, it's not the end of the world if it, like, needs to... Like, it still eventually gets the map data loaded, so I don't think this will, like, break anything, but... Maybe it'll stop that error from popping, which I'm all in favor of. Also, unfortunately, it seems like I did not reproduce the error we were seeing in the compiled version of the game, so... Rip, I guess. Hey, it doesn't do it anymore. Cool. Yeah, load order is a finicky thing, but, oh well. Oh yeah, I might add the randomizer into this, although... if I add everything I want to this demo, the item randomizer won't make sense to do, because there's, like, there will be the weapon and the key to the gate in one room, and then the key to the, like, end of the demo will be behind the locked gate, so, like, randomize the item's not going to do anything. What am I looking for? Oh, I wanted to go into this room just to make sure, like, I don't know if I have to, like, load 2 scenes in the game and then go back. Oh, I see more errors. Maybe that actually did it. Okay, there's no console errors, but I mean, it could be this. I mean, there's a lot of stuff happening here. Okay, this is an ongoing thing where, like, the note data... Oh my gosh. Getting raided by all the game devs tonight. Thank you for the raid, D. Jocelyn. If y'all don't know D. Jocelyn... Oh, wait, I think actually... well, I'll wait till he's in here. Nitro raid. Yo, what is up? Emerald Sniper. Thank you for the raid there, D. Jocelyn. Is it called... Wait, it's called Nitro Rad, right? No. What the heck is your game called? I'm the worst. I'm sorry, everyone. Nitro Thrash, there we go. Yeah. I believe there is a Steam page for that now, if I'm not mistaken. I can't type, so I can't confirm it one way or the other. Yeah, there it is. Boom, check it out. It's like Tony Hawk, but with cars. Check it out. Oh, I didn't even show... Okay, I didn't show frickin', Let me go back to the other game. Yeah, Starground. The Factorio game that, Big Boy Games is working on. Metro Rad's cool. All the raids, yeah. I know, it's crazy. Crazy night. Yeah. Got a little, you know, factory setup action. It's cool stuff. Feeling the love from the game dev community tonight. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate it. Anyway. We're just doing random bug fixes on the demo version of my game, which is currently out. I actually just uploaded another version of it because we fixed the map issue. Show me what you got. I got errors. No. So what we got is this guy. So, you know, got your old school tank control, fixed camera angle, survival horror action here. What's up, Cicada? This map wasn't working. Okay, this map was working in the in-editor version of the game, but not when I compiled and ran it because of a very weird Godot thing. But yeah, you know, that's what we're working on at the moment. But yeah, this demo's out and up, if anyone's curious. Its vertices be jiggling. Oh yeah, that's just a shader that I didn't steal it. It's it's CC0, so I've taken it. I am, you know, the more I talk about, like, oh, I would rather, like, make all of my own assets, like, that would inevitably include shaders, and, like, making my own PS1 shader sounds awful. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, chat. I also don't know how to compose music, so, like, all the music in the game, I don't know what I would do. There's definitely a middle ground that is still workable. Honestly, the thing is, like, the reason why I want to make all of my own assets, code, etc., is I want to be able to put my own, like, unique flair on, like, the style of the game. And to some degree, you know, shaders do make up your style of your game, but, like, I don't know. I still have a good amount of control, even, like, using a third-party shader or something. Ooh. I'm also dog shit at modeling and art. Something to create an N64 sound font songs for music I've chosen for my projects. Hell yeah. You know, random fun fact about the N64 chat. The sound chip in the N64 is nearly, like, identical in terms of capabilities to the Super Nintendo sound chip. Which is why there are a lot of N64 games that have songs from them ported over to the Super Nintendo for ROM hacks. Specifically Super Mario World ROM hacks, because that's like, I don't know. I don't know if there's a larger ROM hacking community on the Super Nintendo, or even in general, honestly. The Super Mario World ROM hack community is amazing. I love them. Love the crazy stuff those people make. Fork shaders. Yeah, I thought about doing that too, but, you know, modified the hell out of them. Hell yeah. I forgot I did this. Oh wait, that's not even the right scene. I did a scene where I like wrote a water shader from a tutorial, which is really just to refamiliarize myself with like shaders in general. Still plenty, but without Super Mario 64, ROM hacking has evolved a lot. There's people over there. Ooh, a lot more people over there. Interesting. I played a lot of really good Super Mario 64 ROM hacks. Well, not a lot of them. The ones I have played have been very impressive, I'll say that. Like Dog Collab. That one's crazy. Also has some, like, absolutely sadistic levels in it. Although, to be fair, I'm not the best Mario 64 player. Alright, let's export with debug. Unintentional flattering? Maybe. I don't even know what that's in reference to. Alright, let's see what the I wanted. Okay, we got a bunch of errors, but they weren't the error that we were seeing over here, so I'm wondering if this is another thing that's exclusive to the, like, built version of the game. I'm gonna do exactly what I did last time. Exit the title screen. Does the console have some errors in it? Okay, well there's that one. That's what we were seeing this one in the console. Play my hack, which will be released 4 years later. Also fair. I also made some Super Mario 64, some famous Super Mario 64 mods? Damn. That's cool. Wonder if I played any. Actually, so, again, I can read you the entire list of Super Mario 64 ROM hacks I've played. I have played... Oh, there's one I played back in 2018. I did not write down the name of it, so I have no idea what it was called. I played that, like, like, the compiled version that runs on, like, it's like a native PC port of it. It's not really like a mod. I wouldn't call it a ROM hack. I played Dory's Treasure Hunt, I played Block Mesa 64, I played Dog Collab, I played Super Mario 6... No, wait. I haven't played Super Mario 64 Land. I was gonna play that, and then we didn't actually play it. Alright, that's the end of the list, actually. It's really just those three. But gosh darn it, Dog Collab's very long, okay? You made the decomp? Okay, I played that. Shit. It's really good. But on Cornbread 64? The heck is that? I'm looking it up right now. By the way, I am always open to, like, cool ROM hack suggestions. This looks like the Tim Allen mod for Doom, where everything is Tim Allen, but instead of Tim Allen, it's Cornbread. Instead of Doom, it's Mario 64. What is this? Hold on, I'm pulling this up for everybody to see. The fuck is this? So it's like a Let's Play or something. Dear God. Corn on the bread. Oh, so it's like a 1-star hack, I see. Not 1 star as in like it's bad, like there is 1 star in the hack. Or is it? I don't even know. No, there's 100... No, bullshit, you can't trick me. You start with 199, because that video is like... Seems to be a complete playthrough. Anyway, whatever. Want to port it to co-op? Nice. Hey, what's up, Tongs? How's it going? Played a lot of Ocarina of Time ROM hacks. Also fair. Hold on, 1 second, though. Sorry I'm getting derailed, folks. But, it's happening. Should have pulled this out before... Oh, that works, whatever. What the hell? How do I see how many hacks there are on this website? Does it show me, like, number of results? Darn. I guess not. I was just gonna go through, like, you know, there's probably not a count of hacks on this website either, for what it's worth. Oh, wait, what? First of all, I went to the Super Mario 64 hack section of Super Mario World Central. Not what I meant to do. Alright, SMW hacks. There are 2,390 submissions, and that's just, like, hacks that have been vetted and uploaded. Well, okay, there's 22 in waiting, but there's also ones that aren't even in waiting that are like playable hacks, and there's ones that aren't even on this website also. I think just like pure numbers wise, like just because like Lunar Magic has been around a lot longer than Toad's Castle or whatever the tool is called for Mario 64, I would feel pretty confident in wagering that there's a lot more Super Mario World ROM hacks than Mario 64. Not to say people don't put work into Mario 64, just saying. And that's Contact Silk. They edited the star save file. That's why. Oh, are there actually 100? Oh god, there's actually 119 stars in that. It's crazy. SM64 editor. Oh. Bowser's Blueprints, gotcha. Also, I'm a liar. I did also play the Mario Maker ROM hack for Mario 64. I just didn't stream it, so it wasn't on my list. Did help port Last Impact and 64 Land. Yeah, I want to play 64 Land. I hear that's like one of the best hacks of Mario 64. I don't know why I started with those other 3 random ones. Yeah, SM64 Builder, thank you. Forgot the name of it already. I can tell you this, chat. Hold on a second. So I have an EverDrive, and I foolishly tried to play Mario 64 ROM hacks on it. I almost always get burned. If you don't know what an EverDrive is, it's similar to the SD to SNES, or whatever the hell the SD to SNES is called nowadays, where it's got, you know, a slot for SD storage, and then it like flashes data from the SD card into the cartridge, so it's essentially like playing a game. Or playing a game off of a cart, although there's technically some differences, but not many. ROM hacks don't always play nice with that, though, since people make it to work with emulators. Yeah, I want to play Eclipse as well. That sounds really fun to do. Looks super good. I also want to check out that, I know you're probably way past this, Tongs, but there was that roguelike Ocarina of Time ROM hack you were playing. That looked super cool. I have said this a lot as a child, and honestly, I got my wish in a way. Love the Zelda games, but I wish there was like a more challenging version of them. It is 2024, there is a more challenging version of them. It's Dark Souls. Fight me. Uranium Mario 64, light Kaizo hack. Actually enjoyed it, even if it was Kaizo. Good recommendation. Neat. Keep that in mind. I need to write this shit down. Hold on. Uranium. I will say that Dory's treasure hunt almost, like, broke me mentally, so... Oh, okay, but this is, like, 2.5 out of 10. Okay, yeah, you know, maybe that's not too bad, then. Although it has 110 stars, so that's a lot more stamina than... Dory's treasure hunt just has 3 stars, but, like, one of them in particular is, like, sadistically fucked up. And that's a difficulty 3.1 out of 10. Instead of 2.5. Nice. Ultimate Trial was dope. Hell yeah. Okay, cannot access a disposed object. That is, unfortunately, a standard thing. It's not the bug I'm looking for here. This function can't be used during the in-out signal. And it just says Area 3D. Cool. I only have like 50 of those per scene. It's right after the item box logic, but I don't think that that has anything to do with the error, because I'm pretty sure this happens at the end of whatever method that is. Also, the item box like state management doesn't happen in relation to an Area 3D, so... Moving collision on a node during a physics callback is not allowed and will cause undesired behavior. Remo. Assuming there's something to the right of that, but I can't... Okay. Doesn't appear to be... All right, you know what, Chad? I'm just gonna delete that bug because I don't know what happened that caused that. I can't get it to happen again on the built version of the game, on the regular version of the game. Don't know what happened. Wait, no. One more thing to try. Well, two more things. Just to help narrow it down. We got errors. It's probably the note error, but whatever.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson,
Classic.
old man?
Oh no, that is it! It's when you load. Okay, this happens when you load. Oh. Yes. I literally just need to, blah. Okay, this is jank. Don't ever do this, chat. But I'm about to do this. So I have like a system that automatically like checks basically whenever the player is in a room, when the scene first starts up, it does a check in the room to see like, are there any items you haven't picked up yet? Are there any puzzles you haven't solved yet? Are there any like memos, like notes, you know, hints and whatnot you haven't picked up? Are there any maps for the area maps that you haven't picked up? And then if that's the case, then you mark the room as like cleared. You know what, visually this would make a lot more sense. So you can see in the map here, the room on the left is green, this one's red. That is because there are still items in this room. If I were to go grab everything in this room, it will turn green. It's also flashing, but that's because we're in this room currently. Making a map system is complicated. I did not expect to have to do this many things. I'll be honest. Oh, you know what? This will still be red because there is a locked door in the room, so we haven't unlocked the door yet. Oh, okay, that's a bug. I need to fix that. We can fix that now. Room marked as cleared, even when locked doors haven't been unlocked in the room. Cool. Fairly simple fix. But yeah, as you can see, the color of this changed. Also, because of the way I'm making the room flash, it doesn't just turn like brighter green, it turns like aquamarine because I'm doing a modulation on it, so it has like the base color, but then I just like modulate it to a different color, and since it's already at like max G value, it doesn't get any more green as it gets brighter. But like this green looked nice, so I just kind of stuck with it. I don't know, it's not the worst thing in the world. Anyway, overly complicated logic. You know what? I say all this like, oh, look at my sophisticated maps system. Meanwhile, the player is not... He's not okay. He's there in the corner. It's not aligned at all with where I am in the actual room. We can try and fix that maybe next. That is a harder thing to fix because it requires some manual tuning. I also just realized there's something I need to do to account for like for example, right? This room here, the entrance, so like this door, when you walk into the room, or like the way I built the room, I built it off of this branch. So like when I built it, I was building it outwards this way. But when I built this room, I did the same thing. So it's essentially going outwards this way. And the coordinate system reflects that. So I need like some mechanism to tell like, oh wait, no, swap the X and Y for this room or whatever. Yeah, anyway. Details. More important thing is, though, we were able to recreate this error now, which is cool. Consistently. And I think it's just because we try to mark the room as cleared, and then, like, this, like, there is no room -1. this is some like hackery here, but the way the map works is the map is its own scene, and actually there's like 3 scenes involved in this. There is the map, there is the map data, which is something that is always present across like a session of playing the game, like it's even there in the title screen, and then there's like the state of the current room you're in as you're playing the game. The current room sends a signal out to the like top level like status object that's always there to say, hey, I cleared this room, go mark this as cleared. And then that thing builds itself like a logical table based on the contents of whatever current map or whatever map is related to that room's ID, which I define using like a custom object in here. Wait, does this room not have a room info? Hold on a second. Oh, there it is. But yeah, I have like this room ID. I also have a name, which is that is actually not there for map purposes. That is there for mainly debugging purposes. I think we might use it for some other things too. And then it also lists like the doors that are in the room, which that is there. Oh, I already closed the game. The doors also have like different colors that they change status on based off like whether you have seen the door. So like if you've entered the room that the door is in, whether you've checked the door, and then if you checked it, whether it's locked or not. So there's like 3 different colors it can be based on, or well, 2 different colors it can be, no. Yes, 3 different colors. There's uninspected, inspected and it's openable, inspected and it's locked. And then there's also just like hide the door if you haven't seen that part of the map yet. Like I said, mapping systems are complicated, chat. I think this does just fix it though. I think this is the end. Yep, this is in fact the end of this soundtrack. We're gonna get funky with it. We're gonna do the Bomberman Hero OST. I guess I could have let that end. Sorry for whoever was waiting for the like end of that credit music there. It's breakcore time, chat. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Go to the title screen, load the game. We have errors, but I don't think we have the -1 error anymore. Nope, I lied. Alright. Something else is firing off here that's causing that. I still think that having this here is good, because we don't want to try to mark room -1 as like, oh yeah, the player cleared that out. There's also another script involved in this whole process where it like saves that negative. Oh, this is loud as fuck. Sorry, chat. 1 second. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just loud for me. I don't know. Yeah, it is just loud for me. Classic. Beep boom, beep beep boom. Oh, right here. Okay. Ah, man, we do this in 2 places. So, map status UI. Oh, well, I mean, okay. To be fair, like... Alright, I mean, this is jank as well, but whatever. If room ID equals -1, return null. That's similar to what we're doing here, where it's like, okay, where the hell is it? I put a special case in here where, like, on the title screen doesn't have a room info object, so, like, when it tries to do this check, it also fails. I forget how I, like, handled that. Alright, this absolutely does not contain pending items, so it's not going to be calling that. Too many goddamn layers, chat. Oh, okay, yeah, get room ID. It checks, like, okay, what is this room called? Actually, it doesn't even do that, because the root is always root, so I have to check, like, okay, is there the title screen in here? If there is, then don't print an error, otherwise print an error. That was my compromise to make it, like, not spew out errors constantly when you're, like, hitting the title screen, but also still having this system in place so that if you do have something wrong with the way you set up a particular room, it will tell you. Okay, this ought to work. I mean, to be honest, I kind of shouldn't have a room ID or room info thing in the, like, the staging area, but whatever. I also don't love that jittering that happens between, Okay, no error now. Fixed it. I'm gonna write that down, but we're not gonna work on it right now. Actually, I do have an idea of how I could fix that. All we need to do is have, like, a vignette over the... or, like, a... just, like, put a mask over the screen. I'm trying to think of, like, how we know when we're loading in from, like, loading a save file versus, like, loading in from, maybe the loading, like... I have an autoloader for, like, the loading logic. Maybe that can, like, activate and deactivate, like, a little, like, black screen for, like, it's loading or whatever. I might have even, like, put a thing... Oh, no. Okay, I remember seeing the word loading screen, but talking about something else with this loading screen. I'm talking about, like, the room transition, like, door opening animation type thing. Jittering when loading a... There's just camera... Default. Maybe put a... Or... Alright, that is going to take a little bit of effort to wire up, so we're not going to do that right now, because it's a minor issue for what it's worth. Also, I think let's go ahead and, I'm going to do this now before I forget. Absolute dumbest thing, but just... Taking the version number now. There will be another build at the end of the night, I think, that I'll upload. Which almost makes me feel a little silly that I uploaded one earlier, but whatever. Okay, so there we go. Oh, game is still running. Yeah, we fixed that bug. What next? What are next? Do I mention anything about the map? Oh, you know what? Actually, this is probably a good one to tackle. It's going to be a little bit of effort, but I think it's worth it. Like, not marking the room is actually cleared until you, have unlocked all the doors in the current room. There should be a pretty easy way to do that, too, because, the thing that calls that check, I think, is the room info object, so all we need to do is, like, let it know, like, oh yeah, this door, don't worry about it. Or, well, no, do worry about these doors. Unless they're all unlocked, do not mark this room as cleared. Oof. Chat. Oof. I'm very sleepy. It's been a long, long weekend. Oh yeah, and then we can look at the gun thing as well. I thought I might play a game tonight, but honestly, I'm pretty invested in fixing this stuff. The thing is, I fixed the main thing. The reason I keep coming back to this instead of, like, working on, like, next steps for the game or anything like that is I want to have a clean demo, like, feel like I've truly finished that, and it doesn't feel truly finished. Now, these other things I would like to add to this, but, I could live without them. Like, literally any of these. The only thing that's, like, something I want to do is having the... Actually, no, actually these two items specifically. Adding a stupid voiceover to when you hit new game. Something like Mr. Goon. The fun fact, so this is a sequel, as you can probably tell from the fact that it has 2 on it. The original one... I'm gonna go find the build for it. And it's gonna open the wrong window, probably. Nope, it didn't. Cool. It's even got its own intro cutscene. I didn't animate this cutscene. I did make this model, though. I didn't make this hallway scene. It's too perfect. But, I also... Another thing I didn't do was this. Mr. That was so loud, I apologize. Anyway, I'm glad that got added to the game, but man, this movement is so much smoother. Ah, sorry, Prince, how's it going? Yeah, this is what item pickups used to look like in the first game. I can't pick it up. Oh, you know what? It's probably different controls. It is. These are the craziest fucking sounds. Why did I do this? Boom. And now take my leave. Fair enough. See you later. I like them. Thanks. Fun game. Oh, I should have done the... You know what? We're going back. We're going back. I will turn the sound down this time so I don't blow everyone's eardrums out. Can skip that. Let's turn all of it down. Fuck it. I don't know which audio thing that's under. There we go. Much better. I also could have just loaded a save file. That wouldn't have made the noise. Anyway, ah, shit. Oh, I've done it again. Here we go. Oh my god, why can I not hit these stairs? I have literally no one but myself to blame, I know, but... Could you... Camera, hello? Jesus. I don't remember where I put the camera triggers, but they are definitely in some fucked locations for sure. Oh no, it's off screen. Hold on, I can do this. Nope, it doesn't work. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I can do this while I'm reading stuff. Cool. Why did the audio reset itself? This is not what resolution it is right now, by the way. What the fuck? There we go. Alright. Trial version? Why does it say trial version? What the fuck is that? Anyway. Switch into the flip it. Boom. Oh yeah, we don't have a death animation. That's the other thing I wanna... Anyway. Or even just a death screen, like you just kind of stop moving when... Or no, your character might disappear, I can't remember what the hell happens in this game. But... Other than that, I think we're pretty much... I'm satisfied with where we're at with this demo. Regardless... What was I trying to fix? What are we on? Yeah, I'm not doing those things right now, but, Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! I forgot about this. This will work perfectly. We need to have a save room theme. And then, in our, like, staging area when you load from file, we just start that song always. And we're always correct because... Boom. Although, to be fair, I don't even need that, really. All I need is a trigger on enter save room, play that song. Actually, yeah, we don't even need to get that fancy with it. That'll work just fine. Again, not that big a deal for this demo, because, again, it's just, there's like one song that's whatever. I'm more concerned about the gun unequipping itself between scenes. Yeah, you know what? Let's prioritize real quick. What am I gonna work on next? I think this is not as important to fix, but I am more excited to fix this than the gun issue. Alright, cool. I think that is the actual fix for that one. I'm gonna put that at the bottom. I'm not even gonna do that for this. It's dumb. We can definitely clean up our debug messages as well. Okay, this stuff right here. Okay, number 13 is actually not that hard to do. We might do that tonight. Number 14 is, it would be really good, but also like, well, actually, yeah, doing number 13 makes me care a lot less about number 14. So, all right, I don't know why I'm just saying things like this. So let me visualize or show what I'm talking about. So I have controller binding already set up in this game. Wrong menu. And you can, like, this does, I don't have the controller plugged in, what the hell? That's random, or that's weird. But yeah, anyway, you can in fact play this game entirely with a controller. Unlike the last one, I couldn't fully play it with a controller because I didn't have menu control. Now technically you can break it, like if I were to do this, oh actually wait, what do I do? There is a way to get the select to like deselect itself. But point is, wait, is this plugged in? It looks like it's off. But I see the cable going in. Oh yeah, never mind. The controller's in, so I can, got a PlayStation controller here. I can play with whatever, it doesn't matter. And I can rebind whatever I want in terms of like, if I want to have the same button do multiple things, whatever, doesn't matter. Boom, 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 boom. You can see me doing it. Boom. But because of the way I detect like the difference between like this option and this option, there's really not any way I could like meaningfully rebind like the directional buttons for the controller. So I think we just want to disable like being able to bind those. Like having it on this screen is a good idea because it shows the controls of the player, but like rebinding it from a controller standpoint doesn't make sense. Keyboard makes perfect sense. We keep this, you can still bind this if you want. What the other item on my like feature list was about was like if you rebind like move up. So for example, if I were to do Wasad, right? If I'm pressing Wasad now, it's not moving this. You can see the pressing the buttons now. It's not moving this white border. It's not moving which thing we currently have selected. It still works with the arrow keys no matter what I do. That is because moving the position in a menu is bound to UI select rather than or like it's like a different action in the like key mapping. And I've set this screen up very generically in a way that what am I saying? each of these like controller binding buttons don't really have context of like what they are. Like it's just like this button is just, it knows it is to rebind some control. There's an overarching script that keeps track of like what all of the buttons are currently set to, so I can reset them if I need to. Update the like actual controller binding in the back end of everything. So like I don't have a good way to like mark like, okay, well, for these specific ones, also go update this other command that's not related to them. The reason why I don't care about that as much once I disable these 8 columns here is because if you're rebinding like the movement keys on the keyboard, like sure, it's weird that like now this doesn't apply, like whatever you just rebound it to doesn't apply to menus, but like as you can literally see as I'm doing right now, I'm like, you're probably going to use the mouse and keyboard, or like you're probably going to use the mouse for any UI thing if you're playing on mouse and keyboard. Like I don't think it makes much sense to, like, you can control this with the keyboard, like moving things up and down, but like at that point you just wouldn't bother, I would think. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just arguing with myself right now, so don't mind me. So I think don't bother. Maybe a question mark. Maybe not an exclamation mark. Maybe a question mark instead. Meanwhile, we can definitely disable the other ones. That's very easy to do, actually. Also, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Oh. I'm gonna do it like this, chat. Literally just took all, that was all it took to do that. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that will actually disable it. Okay. Yep. And again, I can still move around. I can select other ones. And reset everything. It's all good. Also, fun fact, it knows, like it can see, I can see I'm pressing buttons here, but it knows it's waiting for a key, not a controller button, so you can't like bind something from the controller to the, oh, is there a way to get out of that on controller though? Oh, there, yeah, the back button, perfect. Escape also gets out of it if you don't want to like, if you want to undo whatever you were binding. Alright. You know, chat, I constantly think like, oh my god, I have so many things I still need to do in the game, and then I realize like, I have a good amount of infrastructure in here. I mean, there is still a lot of stuff I need to do with the game, but I think in the coming months of the development of this game, it's gonna be more like level design, modeling, like more building the game out than working on the core engine. We're about to shift gears is what I'm trying to say. So these are the final days of me working on like the engine itself. I'm sure we'll have to like touch stuff up as we go through and like realize, oh, I didn't account for this edge case or whatever, but done. Oh yeah, I have this list specifically so I can write the changelog when I update itch.io. Cutscene stuff, eh. It would be good, but eh. It's like a minor change that is kind of dependent on the above cutscene to like contextualize itself. Yeah, and then these two are codependent, like having a gate to the monster area so that you have to go into the room with the gun to get a key for that gate to open the gate, but then we need to make a loading screen for that, so I need to do both of those together or not at all. The game over screen, honestly, this is priority 1. I don't know why I had this down at 8. It's kind of just writing this stuff out. This shouldn't even really be numbered, honestly. There's no... I'm gonna do this too. I'm gonna make a hierarchy out of them. Oh yeah, making the enemies properly die. Okay, that is actually going to be a pretty big engine thing that we need to change. We need to have like some logic to the enemies and how they get taken out and stuff like that. Oh yeah. Forgot about that. We also for the demo, I don't care about making like limited saves. I think having like just the fountain where you can save as much as you want is fine. I mean, it doesn't. You hardly even need to save. Like, it's there to really show off that I have a save system more than anything else. This is important. This isn't even a feature. This is like, I need to do this. I'm making a new category for this. Might use my gaming laptop for that, which is definitively a gaming laptop, but it's not like it's not the most powerful thing in the world. It's the perfect thing for that I need to use to like check, does this run like on a like average system? Yeah, I'm reprioritizing these as well. Honestly, rather than a cutscene for like entering the game, I think the first monster encounter having a cutscene would be more important. These two I don't care. Mr. Goon to the title screen. That's easy. It's not really like important to put in for the demo, but like it's gonna be pretty fucking easy to put in. Game over screen's still more important. So is this actually, having the enemies like die properly. This is at the bottom of the list. Add proper saving. Clean up debug messages. Actually, you know what? That's top priority because we're actually going to do that tonight. So we'll do that. We'll put that up there. Oh, I did save the error. I just didn't, I just saved, like, the error part of the error. Cool. Alright, now that I've spent, like, 20 minutes just shuffling a text file around and talking about bullshit. Oh, we did do something, I guess, in that time span. Let's go ahead and... Well, I'm gonna take a break, actually. We'll be right back, chat. Hang tight. And then we will continue working our way down this list of features and bug fixes for the demo. Cold again. Back also. But I'm cold. Holy moly, look at that input. Or look at that debug statement. Oh, you know what? That's fine, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna, like, comment it out rather than outright delete it. There's a lot of useful info being printed, but it is very spammy. Mainly just because it shows, like, what this button means for every, well, for 3 types of controllers. Every type of controller. Even the Wii chain... Wait, was that Wii? No, that was GameCube chainsaw controller for Resident Evil 4. Right? I can't tell. Oh well. What is this? Oh, it came in like a special case, I see. That does look like a GameCube controller though, now that I'm looking at the buttons on it. Alrighty. What shall we tackle next? I think let's do the door thing. Yeah, rooms marked as cleared when doors have not been unlocked. That is a fairly simple thing. Kind of not. Get map data for room. This is not, yeah, no. Refresh map. Oh, right, contains pending item. This is what I'm looking for. So all we need to do is add another, like, yeah, in here. This is good. The hell? Room clear check blacklist contains... What the fuck? Node.getPath.get concatenated names. Turns all the names concatenated with a slash character. What is the blacklist? Oh, this is a efficiency thing. It just doesn't bother checking under the player. I think there might have been an error as well associated with this, like when there's something under the player that it tries to check and the game just gets angry. No, it does definitively take a lot longer because of all the UI elements under the player. So this is actually, I need to save myself a note here. Actually, why is this not on my bug list? The fuck? So one of the issues we have, yeah, it's not, or not filter shaders with the, yeah, it's just not in the list. Okay, I'm putting this at the end, not because it's not important, but because it is, like, hard, it's really hard to fix. It's gonna be a big change when I fix this. We do eventually need to fix this, but, player UI, or, well, really just, like, all in-game UI. It's affected by our shader. So there's a lot of things that happen per scene under the, like, UI elements, and there's a lot of UI elements in general, but in reality we need to just move all of that shit outside of that into something that's in our singleton, or that's in one of the singletons, because that way it can exist outside of the hierarchy of, like, where our viewport is that's applying the PS1 shader. The title screen doesn't have this issue because there's no viewport on the title screen. But if I were to look at remote here, right? So here's our stuff. Here's all our singletons, basically. We got our audio manager, our map status, etc., etc., etc. If I go into the actual game here, all of these are still outside of here. Here's the viewport, and that's where the shader is being applied to everything underneath this. And currently how I have it set up is basically every single UI element is under just the player prefab. We need to break these out into their own thing that's a singleton. We can do that. It's just, we got to do that. And then that involves updating path checks to like try to get an element by like relative path. We need to use like an absolute path instead of a relative one that's at the top level instead of underneath this. Yeah, but I mean, it's definitely something we gotta do, because like I don't want this menu to have the PS1 filter affected to it. Check your path. What's up, ZD? How you doing? But yeah. Oh, I meant to check this. It is working. I knew it would have been, because like I don't remember creating a secondary copy of this scene, but yeah. Good, how about you? I'm good. I'm quite exhausted, because I've had a busy weekend, but that is not a bad thing. The end. We'll see how much steam I can pump out to get this working. Anyway, I fucking... Oh no, my Slack conversation that you guys could totally see. Kinda want to pull that up and see what what's been said in there. I doubt any of that was legible, but I mean, if it was probably all bullshit anyway. Okay, so I went on a huge tangent there just trying to understand how this code worked, and then explaining to the literal 0 people that asked how my UI is fucked up. Did I log that? Did I finish writing that as a bug? Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, if ignore ID is null... Oh yeah, we have this ignore ID. That is because when you, like, when you pick up an item, or when you, like, solve a puzzle, it calls the check to go look through everything to, like, see, have you cleared everything out of the room? And unfortunately, it doesn't, the thing that triggers the response hasn't finished, like, processing its, like, update to its state, so it still looks like it's still an active thing in the room. So we pass through, like, our self ID to let it know, like, okay, don't worry about this thing, we just picked that up, or we just solved that, so, like, don't count that as part of the thing. That's what this block is doing, but is uncleared node is what I'm actually looking for here. Speaking of excessive GD prints, here's a few of them. These have been insanely useful for figuring out why the map is messed up, though, I gotta say. QA's gonna grill you? Maybe. If node is door and not node as door dot locked is locked. I don't have anything for this. We have to make a thing for this. Is locked. Wait, no. Node as door is locked. There we go. Simple as that. Node blah 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 was a door and is locked. Go to door real quick. Door is a type of teleporter. I forgot I did that last time. Not node is not locked. Yeah, that's bad. Bad way to do that. Locks with. Oh god, yeah. Forgot about my stupid global event bullshit. Alright, so, I mean, I guess having a method for this is honestly quite appropriate. Okay, so we have an unlock method, and then also, do we do the same thing? If unlocks on event is not equal global event dot null. Oh, this is just saying, like, if the door is locked due to an event so this is like if I had to go to another room to press a control panel to open a door. Like that's essentially what this unlocks event is doing. State doesn't update before some kind of check. Yeah, I have that's already built in. That is gonna work because we pass in like an instance ID of ourself when we go to check to see if everything's cleared. So like because this method is very inefficient for checking like whether the room has been cleared out or not, I don't like periodically check for it. I check once when you first load this level or the room, and then I check again every single time you do something that could potentially make the room cleared. So like picking up an item, reading a note, solving a puzzle. So this is just another thing in that category, and the ID it's using to like check to like ignore if it's not relevant is something baked into Godot, thankfully, so I can just like no matter what type of thing it is, I can pass that ID upwards. In fact, unlock will very soon call that method as soon as I finish writing all the rest of this. What the fuck is this used for? Okay, we have unlocked. We just returned that. All right, I'm already calculating this complex thing. Perfect. Awesome. Love that. Public bool is locked. Turn locked. Okay, mildly more complicated. It is not unlocked. Whatever, man. Sort of JS-ish. How dare you? I'm kidding. Not an entirely unfair statement. I don't know if you meant that as a dig or not, but if you did, you're fucking hilarious. Genuinely, not like I'm annoyed with you and I'm saying. This mean yeah. I mean yeah. Okay, you know what? Let me write this in English instead of like robot language. Was a locked door. You know what? Okay, yeah. This one, okay, I did this one first, and I just kind of copied the language as I went down because I copy pasted. We can just do it this way. It reads so much better in the console. Also, I am going to eventually get rid of these when I go clean up the GD prints, but, you know. Chad, how is it 10:30 already? Jesus Christ. Okay, so we have this now. I mean, that's pretty simple, I think. Because this already, like, this Boolean already handles, like, knowing, like, if you already unlocked the door previously, or if you're loading a save file, you already unlocked the door, like, that'll already set itself as such. The only question is, oh, fuck. This probably won't happen. That's a problem. I mean, we can test this. It'll be fun. I bet this ready function will be called after we call the other method, which is unfortunate. The only question is, oh fuck. I mean, we'll test it. We'll test it. But I think more likely than not, I might need to copy this logic into that method, which sucks. But whatever. We can just copy it. I don't like that, but whatever. I don't know if I label this a bug fix or a feature. It's really more of a feature, honestly. I'm gonna move it up to features. Since we're working on it, I'm just gonna put it at the top priority, because whatever. I'm not gonna do that yet until I know I need to do it. And then the only other thing I need to do is in the method where we call unlock. Player status dot unlock door. You know what? We'll call it here. Not the stream. We'll call the method here. Map status dot refresh. Can't even spell it, but also hold on. Map status dot get instance dot refresh. No. Fuck. What do I call, chat? Help. Need to call this thing, not this thing. I need to call this thing? Instance? What the fuck is happening? Sub viewport? What? Get current room ID instance. Oh, I'm in a static method, aren't I? Yeah, I totally am. I'm like, why am I using the, like, root to call get current room? Is this stateful? Like, is this instantiated to an object that ready is then called? Yes, ready is called after any object is fully instantiated. Or I think, okay. I know the answer to this in Unity. I don't know the definitive answer to this in Godot, but I imagine they probably do something similar because it's just kind of like the logical way to do it. So like, instantiation happens first for everything, but you can't really use constructors to like make stuff happen because like nothing is ready in the back end. I am answering this as though it is Unity. I don't know if this is true for Godot, by the way. Then the ready function, or I guess it's not called ready, it's called start in Unity, but whatever. Yeah, that method gets called once everything is loaded, but they call in a sequence that you can set that is determined by the order in this list. So like higher ones go first. I don't... In Unity, it's way weirder because in Unity you can have multiple scripts attached to like any one of these nodes, and the way it determines order in Unity is I think it goes by default top to bottom in the scene, and top to bottom in like the order of the scripts in whatever node you're looking at, but you can also set a priority, and then that will make it intentionally load later or earlier depending on what you want. Though that last little caveat I just said for Unity, that is if that's in Godot, I have no fucking idea where it is, and it probably isn't in Godot because Godot, for better and worse, I like this and hate this about Godot. You can only have one script per object, so it does keep this clean. It lets you like, okay, yeah, this is always going to load exactly this way. Like, it makes it very simple. And I do like that. It does also restrict what you can do with like reusing code. You need to like focus more on polymorphism than relying on like a bunch of scripts being like piled onto stuff. For example, if I can draw one example from not version 1, Goon's House of Doom 1 compared to this, in Goon's House of Doom 1, which was made in Unity, I had a script called damageable or iDamageable, I forget what I called it. It was a generic script for like something that has health, and when their health is up, then they have like a die function. That was on the player, that was on all the enemies. The problem with that is I also need like other unique scripts on those things, like you know, enemy logic for the enemy, player logic for the player, so I just had like a, you know, multiple scripts on it. in here I couldn't do that. I didn't really solve that with like any sort of like object-oriented programming paradigms. I just kind of like copy-pasted code in multiple like things. But I do have some polymorphism going on. Like I do have like a hierarchy. You just saw a second ago with doors. I have a thing called teleporter, and then we have like doors that you open, and then I also have like spaces that you walk on that take you to another room. For example, like in this room right here, when you walk on this space, it takes you to another room. Doesn't work like a door because that can't be locked. And also the trigger to make you go to the other room is just like moving to the area. So like it's a little bit different, but they kind of do the same thing. So there's some shared logic there. Anyway, I'm fucking yapping now. Don't mind me. The old copy pasta, true. I feel like I've spent a third of the stream just yapping. This is what I need, though. I need to get current room ID. No, I don't need to mark room cleared. Oh, and actually, wait, shit. I just need to call this. I literally just need to call this. And then ignore ID this. That's why I made that method. Okay. Now go back to player status. Don't do any of that shit. That's map status dot check for room cleared, and then ignore. Oh shit. I need the instance of the door. You know what? Fuck it. We won't call it in player status. Move that back. We'll call it in the door. We'll just call it multiple places. It's fine. Yeah. So this is specifically to what the fuck? Wait, chat. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna switch to Bomberman 64 OST. That's right, chat. I'm a creature of habit. Oh, by the way, actually, it might be out right now. What? Hold on. What is that pizza tower type game? I'm just with chainsaw. Yeah. Wario Land? No, what the fuck? Get out of here. I'm kind of shocked no one's talking about. Okay, I don't know what the chainsaw is about. Oh no, it's a hammer, not a chainsaw. Coming out in 2024. It gave me Pizza Tower, cool. It gave me data about Pizza Tower, thank you, Google AI. Come on, someone's... Oh, God. There's a Pizza Tower type game that literally might be out, like, right now. Okay, you know what? I wishlisted it. Hold on, we're gonna look at my wish list. And by we, I mean I'm gonna look at my wish list. You guys don't get to see. You're not a part of this! Until you're a part of this, you walk, don't run! Sorry, I don't know why I fucking have, I've rewatched that fucking sketch so many times. Anton Blast. It comes out December 3rd, chat. I'm not showing it on stream. I showed so many games on stream tonight. Oh, I need to give the instance ID. That's why. If anyone knows, if anyone's like, what kind of like psychotic episode did Goon just have? Here, let me link you the, I'm linking you the sketch. No, stop playing it. Don't DMCA me. You guys have, if I give you guys permission to take a minute and 44 seconds out of watching my stream, my glorious stream. Watch this glorious sketch. Anyway, moving onward. Okay, unlock door and then check for room cleared. C# is classes, objects, yeah. ZD, I forgot you don't use C#. Let me start by saying that. Yeah, no, yeah, C# is full on, like, your bog standard object-oriented language. I mean, yeah, it's... C# and Java are really not that far apart, other than syntax is different, but whatever. I used to shit on Java. So Java was the first language I learned. If I can rewind the clock 20 years ago. Wasn't 20. It's gonna be 20 years ago soon, though. I'm not gonna say how soon. But, I mean, I guess if we want to get real technical, the first thing even resembling some sort of programming logic I did was, well, I guess if you want to really break it down, maybe like StarCraft. If we really want to like boil it down to any, well, no, that wasn't programming, but custom maps to StarCraft with their logic, very visual based, but still the fundamentals of programming. The first proper like language I learned was Java. There was a thing after doing mapping for StarCraft that I learned. What the hell was that called? It was a game specific programming language that was incredibly limited, but it like taught you like the core fundamentals of programming. What the hell was that called? Stupidly enough, I think it had Ruby in the name. It's not Ruby. It's not the language Ruby, but like it was called like Ruby something or whatever, which is, in retrospect, very fucking weird that it was called that. But maybe I'm just misremembering what the hell it was called. Not Ruby on Rails. No. Not at all. Yeah. It's all I know is that it was like something made in the Czech Republic because there was like a flag on like the software when you open it up, the IDE that they had, because it only worked in their IDE. Again, it was a very visually based thing, but it did like really like emphasize like very core fundamentals of programming, like things like if-else structures, like loops. Like it was a great building block. I don't know what the fuck it was. No, wait, no, that's wrong too. I was about to say Miffy. Miffy is, hold on, I have it. Miffy is this guy. I don't know if this is just in the Netherlands, but it's a little rabbit guy. He's kind of like the Hello Kitty of the Netherlands. So that's not it. It wasn't related to that thing at all. I think I was just looking down at my desk and I thought about that. Also, this is a finger puppet. That's all. Oh, it's getting chroma keyed to hell and back. Free desk clutter? Indeed. You want another? Alright, I'm gonna give you 2 free desk clutters. Check this shit out. I got this. This isn't even mine. I guess okay, technically it is mine. I bought it. But this is for a friend. It's a like mystery like figurine box that has some capybara figure. I don't know why I said it like that. It has a capybara figurine in it. One of these. It's awesome. Yeah, my buddy is he's like, he loves capybaras. It's like his favorite animal. So I saw that in a gift shop. I was actually on the vacation while I was out on the vacation where I met you, ZD. I still haven't given it to him because I have not. No, I have seen him. I just forgot to unpack stuff and I didn't give it to him. I was like, have I not seen him since I've been home? That's fucked up. But no, I've seen him. Like, we were cleaning because we had company this weekend, and I found that I'm like, fuck, I didn't give that to so and so. I hate how hate how I can be stupid when I'm trying to do more Blender modeling. Well, it could be worse, Emerald Sniper. You could be always stupid when you're doing blendering modeling, like me. Why am I staring at this? We've done it. We can just run this now. I can't use my save data because the way the save data works, it when you mark like, oh, I cleared this room on the map, it saves that like by room, not like, oh, you got this. It doesn't itemize the things you got. It just tracks like, oh yeah, you cleared this room in your save data file. So like the save data is tainted. I can't use that. Okay. Rooms that have nothing in them still work. That's good. That feels short. Should I make that longer? I feel like I should make that longer. Okay, this is marked as not done. I'm going to leave and come back. It should still be not done. Yeah? Alright. That's actually literally just like a number I need to change. It's not that hard to change, so... Oh, wait. Did I, Okay, hold on 1 second. I don't think I logged this bug. Yeah, this is, like, pretty important, but I don't know how to fucking fix this. Like, this is not a simple fix. Okay, I do know how to fix it, but it's not a simple fix. Player position on map is not accurate. Player XY is flipped sometimes based on room orientation and how actual room was built. You know what? I should probably list everything. Need to dial in scaling so player is properly represented where they should be on the map. What was the third? There's a third thing about this. Like this, the fucking map coordinate system is so fucked. Like, oh yeah, no, okay. This is actually like, this is how I fix these two things at once, much easier than just dialing in numbers constantly. Build a better debugging tool to dial these in. Remove background, let player move while looking at map temporarily, and have some way to alter params for board offset and scaling. What's up, Ben? How you doing? A soundbite for Gooner 2, Gooner's Revenge, and your PMs. I did just get a DM. Chat. I don't want to play this file, but I gotta. I gotta play this file.
Mr. Goon.
Oh, that's awesome. Sorry, I thought you were gonna shitpost at me. That's just actually really helpful. Thank you. I will gladly use that if you're okay with me using that. Yeah, no problem. Hell yeah. Like I said, I have been doing things solo. I don't want to do this solo when we get to the final product of this. I mean, this shit, I don't want anyone to shovel this shit that I have made this hell for myself. I will fix these bugs and all this bullshit that I set up by making my infrastructure terrible. But like stuff like that, or like artwork and stuff, I'm not opposed to like working with people to like get that stuff done. I made a credit sequence, or a credit section for a reason. Use the soundbite as long... Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have a credit section. Once that sound goes in, you're in there. And I will coordinate with you separately whilst I am sober to figure out how you want to be credited in terms of just like nickname, whatever the fuck you want in the credits. Put that in there. Except for ZD, I'm putting his full legal name, social security number, address, biggest fear. Love to collab on the code. Yeah, actually, ZD, you could help me a lot on the code. Definitely do want to sync up with you on that regard as well. I'm just talking in the current moment, like, I'm not subjecting anyone to, like, fixing the random bullshit that I have caused by the way I've set everything up. Chat, why did I close it? why did I close the game before finishing testing the thing I did? You chat whenever? Hell yeah. I'm also gonna need a lot of voice act. Well, I guess, to be fair, I have a large amount of people, like, jumping to do voice acting, so maybe I don't need a lot of voice actors. Maybe I'm covered. So looking at C# too. Nice. I think once you get, like, your general bearings on it, it probably won't be too hard to figure out, for what it's worth. Boop, 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 boop. I am noticing the number of errors in the debugger. That's not good. Do graphics programming stuff? That is true. That is kind of your bread and butter. That would also be insanely helpful. Also, by all means, do not let me, like, bully you into doing, like, anything on this game that you don't want to do. Like, this is my stupid shitpost project. As long as the player can't tell there's no error, and that is true. There might be something wrong here, though. I regret that the only locked door I have is that one, which is, like, the end of the game. Pick up all the ammo. We're playing on normal, so there should just be one ammo pickup if I can fucking find it. Chat, I looked at that way too fast. Okay, yeah. Did I even spell gazebo? Okay, I thought there was an R in there for some reason. Gazerbo. Hey, okay, so it does still clear those out. Oh yeah, the gun unequipped. That's what we'll do next, I suppose. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me write this down 1 second. It's not a bug, it's just a, like, let's fix this. Extend length of park walkway loading screen. I did dial that in, but wait, okay, I'm a fucking liar. I don't. The gun is working. Why was it not working previously? You have a list of voice lines for the MC? I do not, actually. I have decided that, like, originally I was like, oh, I'm gonna do the MC because it's just easier because he's gonna have the most lines. Number one, ideally I want to have 2 MCs. With, like, a secondary campaign, although, boy, it's a tummy ache status. I don't have anything written. I do have a, like, general storyboard. I will, if I don't do this, like, by tomorrow at some point, just, like, DM me and be like, hey, you're supposed to send me this. You drunk fuck. Yeah, I storyboarded out, like, a very hastily drawn thing of, like, what I want to do as far as, like, the story of the game goes. I don't have any dialogue lines written or anything like that. That is, like, the next step. That's going to be a big part of, like, what we're doing, like, in the next phase of the game. That's an unfortunate camera angle. I could probably dial those in a little bit, but whatever.
Stop it! Don't open that door!
Yeah. Exactly. Help! The camera won't change! I want to check the map of that guy's... Oh wait, no, the game... I forgot, I fixed it, so now the game does actually pause when you open your menu. Okay, so this is currently locked. I'm gonna make another save. I know we saved already, but we're gonna save again. I'm also very willing to share that in general. I just don't want to... I don't know. I don't. It's a long list. I don't know what random night I did that on, but, like, it was some day where I was hanging out with friends, and then, like, we all kind of dispersed and everyone went to bed, but then instead of going to bed, I was like, oh yeah, the game, and then I just started, like, typing, like, stuff, and... Oh, shit. Fuck. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so this is still red, that's good. I wanted to test it in the moment to see if it, like... I guess this is the same as doing that, kind of. If I can trust my save system, that is the case, but I don't know. Okay, it changed colors. Yes, good. Cool to see another horror game dev. lately everyone been doing fantasy games. Nice. What's up, Morshway? How you doing? Welcome on in. I am a huge horror nerd. I'm a huge horror nerd. Having said that, I only recently just saw the first 2 Texas Chainsaw Massacres. Never seen any of them. Now I've seen the first 2. I like them both in very different ways, which I think is probably pretty standard for anyone that's seen both of them. Definitely more of a horror game nerd than I am a horror movie nerd, but I like horror movies too. It's just there's a lot I have not seen. Okay, here's the full context on me. I was a big weenie when I was a kid. I didn't want to watch anything horror. Which reminds me of the older Resident Evil games. Nice, that is what I'm going for. Thank you. Alright, our map is working. It's not blowing up in any fashion. Oh, I want to make one more save file. Hold on. So now that we have this room cleared out, I want to save in this room and reload and check if it still shows as a cleared room. I don't know why it wouldn't. I'm going to close the game. Okay, no, we'll do 2 tests. First, I'll go to title screen and load, and then we'll close the game entirely and load. Oh, actually, yeah, I forgot. There's bugs with the map when you're, No, we fixed that. Never mind, we fixed that. But yeah, that is exactly what I'm going for. This is going to be sort of like... It's not going to be like a full-on, like... It's not going to be super silly, but there are going to be a lot of elements of parody in this game. The demo as it is right now doesn't really reflect that, but when we get to the completed product, I think that will shine through. For example, for the main antagonist, who going back to voice roles, ZD and Int and everyone else that was asking about that, I think I'm gonna voice the main antagonist. I've been thinking a lot about what I want out of that role, and I am fully primed to do it myself. Having said that, gonna be plenty of characters in this, so there's certainly not gonna be a shortage. Interesting side note, the key is still here even though it shouldn't be. Okay, hold on really quick. Let's see what happens if I load this. Okay, so this is before we unlock the door. Still locked. Now if I unlock it... Oh, wait! Okay, no, this is... I never implemented that. Oh my god. I forgot. Okay, yeah, discarding the key, like, that'll be a thing eventually, but that's not in the code at all. I don't know why I thought it was. I'm out of my mind. Oh, no, okay, now I know why. I had it set up so that, like, when you use a key, it discards itself immediately. That's not what I want long-term, so I took that code out. That's why I'm confused right now. Also, we've been getting a ton of errors. Let's see what the fuck these are about. Pardon my French. Nope. Well, too bad. Oh, null pointer. Sorry, that was not you saying nope. You were saying null pointer exception. Yeah, part of this is my fault. My code's kind of jank. There is a thing going on. Okay, so part of this is with the map data. There was also I don't know what is going on with the note system. So like when you read a memo in the game, it gets really angry when I like dispose of that object, and I do not know why. I don't know what is going on with that. That is a lot of what those errors are, but I think there's some new ones in there, which I would like to at least figure out what the hell they are so I don't introduce more errors with my fixes, you know? So we got our note system, and then you can like pull them back up later if you need them, because that will have codes and stuff. One thing I need to think about doing is, so like, again, a big staple of classic survival horror stuff like Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Overblood, everyone's favorite survival horror game from the PS1. Dad, I like Overblood. Fight me. It has Peepo in it. Nobody knows what Overblood is. I don't know what I'm going on about it. there will be passwords in these. And one thing I want to do, I mean, you can see it from my main menu, like, I already have code to build in a randomizer. I want to be able to randomize the codes, and also not just randomize them, but also on different difficulties have different codes potentially. Or even on, like, hard mode, have a randomized code. So this is a thing that Silent Hill 2 does, which is awesome, and also hilarious when it comes to the speedrunning community. Silent Hill 2... I think it's one specific code lock. It's in the hospital, where the code is randomized between like 1,000 different like combinations. It might be over 1,000, might be under. I don't know, but it's in that neighborhood of like of random chance. So speedrunners have to execute things a specific way to kind of to force the game to seed a specific answer to the code, so they don't need to go do all the work to figure out what the code is. And I think that's hilarious, and that's why on hard mode, I'm gonna randomize that shit, but like normal and medium can just be like a static code. I also have this concept where I want to have funny mode, where the game just like does stupid shit at you. For example, going back to like the key system, I want it to prompt you to discard the key every time you use a key. I want to make it so it will prompt you to discard that whatever key you just used. If you're not playing on funny mode, it won't do that. It'll only prompt you once you've used it for every use that it has, like a normal retro survival horror game. But, you know. The dodge. I'm mainly just playing the game so I can accrue some errors and check out what they're... Dude, where am I? No! Why am I here? Camera, help me. Be Mario and discard all your keys. Alright, we've got like 11 errors right now. I thought I set up the scene transitions well, but apparently I didn't. Oh yeah, I guess... I don't know if we ever actually did resolve the map issues. I think we did, because that is part of why the gun doesn't work when you reload from the save file. Because we like hard reset everything when you're like loading a fresh save. Okay, good, that's still red. And then if I do this, it should be blue. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. GG's, thanks. I can beat my own game, chat. Okay, there's no errors in the logs. This would actually be a great audit of, like, things I need to go fucking clean out for my first, like, fix over here. Fucking God Gamer. What's up, Chicken Salad? How you doing, dude? Notepad++ in 2024. Alright, fine. We'll use Microsoft's new Notepad, which has tabs now. I shouldn't have done that. I really should not have done that. This is definitely what Chicken Salad was, or what Dr. Chicken Salad was, advocating for here. What the hell did I just fix, chat? Oh, this thing. Not a fix, but a feature. Okay, so now rooms won't mark themselves as cleared until you unlock all the doors in them, as well as everything else. Shall I use Vim? Fuck Vim. Emacs all the way, bitch. I don't know why I said bitch, sorry. I hated using Vim in school. Also, okay, college story, chat. Emacs users always call me a bitch. That got me. Them's fighting words, Goon. Fuck Vim. I hate Vim. I hate Vim so much. Now I'm just shit talking. Anyway, You're objectively wrong. I'm objectively wrong that I hate Vim. I didn't even say it's bad. I hate it. Vim's the only editor I use because I don't know how to close it. Stop. You're killing me with these jokes. Anyway, college story. This has nothing to do with Vim or Emacs, but I took a rendering class, or sorry, it was a computer graphics class, and part of our quarter we were using RenderMan, which is proprietary software that Pixar uses. I don't know if they still use it. They used to use it. Whatever. I'm an old man. It was a long time ago. Anyway, point is, to run it, you had to be in the computer lab. But my antisocial ass didn't want to go to the computer lab. So I just did my assignments, and then I went to the computer lab and fixed what was wrong with them. Fucking RenderMan. Yeah, fucking RenderMan. I learned Vim when my brain still had neuroplasticity, so I like it. That's sexist. True. I guess, I don't know. Like how Emacs greater than Vim users self-identify so I can bucket them. Please point out, other than when I just read your sentence there, when I said Emacs is better than Vim. Wait, did I say I use Emacs, or did I say use Emacs, bitch? Fuck, which one of those two things? I meant to say I use Emacs, bitch. I may have misspoke. Pixar made RenderMan open source? Oh, neat. Or you think, gotcha. I'm not trying to gaslight chat. I legitimately may have misspoke. Anyway. You know what I think, chat? Also, my glasses are blurry, foggy. There's a scratch on my glasses, and I bought these like only a couple months ago, and I'm pretty fucking salty about that. That's neither here nor there, but the glasses suck anyway. They keep sliding off my face. I hope that... Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I don't even need to wait for better insurance. I have absolute shit vision insurance, specifically vision and dental, currently. However, we're getting a brand new provider next year, so hopefully it'll be better. I don't know. Anyway, point is, I went to an eye doctor this year for the first time in like 5 years, because my eyesight, like, first of all, I don't even really need these. I could probably keep working without these. I need them when I'm like driving and like stuff that's like further out, but I can totally work like this. I might need to lean forward, which is not great. You know what, fuck that, I'll just keep using my glasses. Whoa. My eyesight's not terrible though, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. I mean, there's also, like, not to make excuses for, you know, where I live, but, we did have the same provider for the first, 2 years I worked at the place I work at currently, out of the 3 years I've worked, well, almost 4 now, but we changed specifically because our parent corporation sold us out. So, you know, like, at that point, we had to, like, our parent corporation was, like, deciding insurance for us, basically, and then we're still owned by someone up top, but now it's just, like, you can do what you want. And somehow whoever was in charge of that decision, who I don't think is actually with the company anymore, which, if so, good, because, goddamn, I'm gonna go on a rant. Fuck America. No. It's all. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Hold on, I gotta turn the politics flag on from the talk about healthcare. Dare you talk about the USA that way? Competition's good. I just find it interesting how it's so different. I mean, I think our company is generally pretty smart about it. We fucked up this year though, definitively, and it pisses me off because why am I in? Okay, I don't know why I opened this room. Also, I forgot entirely what I was doing. I think we're good. We fixed the bug and we confirmed it. What are we doing now? Oh, let's do this. Extend the length of the park walkway thing. Not the park map. Fuck, man. Hold on, I'm just gonna do park. Find it. Door loads, park walkway, wahoo! Opening time, 1 second. Cool. Anyway, pisses me off because it's like, if you get worse health insurance like the next year, you're getting a pay cut. You're literally getting a pay cut. And now I should have a fucking politics tag on for this shit. But like, they are taking money from you if they do that, chat. It's probably not that controversial to say. Is this not working? I feel like it's not working. Anyway, enough said. That's all I gotta say about the matter. Am I insane? It feels like it's the same time. I'm gonna do 30 seconds. Hold on a second. It's literally true. Thank you. Yeah, that's not 30 seconds. What the fuck? How does this work? Oh, I know why. It's because this does nothing. This is actually just a vestigial script on this scene, I'm pretty sure. This is what's doing everything. Wait, that's not it either. What the fuck? Where? What controls this? What is happening? Also true. You're just fucked. Very bold statement, chat. The American healthcare system is fucked. This is weirdly not the end of the soundtrack. I thought it would have been, because it's like, whatever. How does this scene work, chat? Someone walk me through this. Okay, so I get the fact that, like... Fuck. How did I... Oh, door load moving. Okay, hold on. Here we go. It's probably hard-coded in here. Wait, no, there's a loading time in seconds. Why don't I see that? That should be a parameter on this. What the fuck? Oh, it's right here. Oh my god. I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot, chat. That doesn't feel longer, but I only doubled it, so, like, you know. Maybe I didn't hit save. No, I did hit save. Okay. Alright. We're 10xing it. This will definitely do something. Wait. Okay, that is the loading time, not the speed. The speed is fine. It's just not doing that. What the fuck? Does it not use this? Okay, so we set it to this on ready. That's fine. This is gonna be so fucking spammy and I don't give a shit. This all seems to make sense to me, and also we dialed it in, but somehow, I don't know. Yeah, that was just 5 sec- wait. Oh shit, hold on. Yeah, I set it back. Oops. That's my bad again. But also, like, something is definitely wrong here. Oh, this is versus mode music, so we probably are at the end of the soundtrack. Probably just all random stuff from versus mode. No, okay, so it started at 5 seconds and it's still going down from there. Why? Why, Godot? What political tirade must I go on now to make this work properly? Forgot I had that. Shit. How come nothing printed out that time? Oh, there it is. Set remaining time to 5. 5. Okay, so... what in the goddamn? Have I been setting the wrong thing? No. Wait, what? Chat, I set this to 50. What? This is 50. This is 50. I definitely set that to 50. I'm losing my mind right now. What is happening? There we... no, what the fuck? Okay, now it had the right numbers. It's like, oh, 1 second. Oh, we're done. Okay. Why? Why did it do that? Okay, well, the numbers are mostly correct now. It's because that other script is still active in this scene. Dude, we should... okay, we should... I should rip this out. This shouldn't... the door thing shouldn't be in here. There's no reason for this to fucking be in here. Like, this doesn't rely on that. That's just... I bet that's fucking things up. You guys ready for a 1 minute long load screen now? That was it. There was two things, like, fighting each other, basically. Off into the void we go. You can see at the bottom of the screen how many seconds we have left. I'm gonna sit here for all 30 seconds, you can't stop me. Also, chat, I've decided, Monday is going to be PS1 day, Tuesday is going to be Resident Evil Marathon day, since we are doing the Resident Evil Marathon, and then Friday will remain, well, Sunday's going to remain Game Dev day, as you can see, because it is Sunday and we're doing Game Dev. Friday is going to remain N64 day, and anything that happens in between is inconsequential, I don't know. I think there's like a chance that we will beat Mario Party 3 next stream, like this coming Friday here. But we might not, depends. Hey, what's up, GG, sorry, GG, JJ, Gagnon, how's it going? Sorry, I just lost my mind over, like, figuring out this very stupid problem I created. Gagnon D's, damn it. Oh yeah, we're at the end of the soundtrack. We're... okay, chat. I am so mad right now. Not at you, ZD. When I change this number, I can't just hit save. I have to click off it. Fucking Godot. What the fuck? That is fucked. Anyway, welcome on in, JJ. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. And or if you've been lurking, I guess still welcome. Alright, that's too long. We need something in between those two. So not 5 seconds, not 10 seconds. 7.5 seconds? I don't fucking know. We don't need any of this, because, yeah, surprise, surprise, this actually just works how it's supposed to. Godot is just completely fucked, as usual. I gotta find a new playlist to put on. 45 minutes of Kirby music, sure. 45 minutes of Kirby music to make you what? Feel even better. Aw, there's like heartwarming comments in this YouTube video that you guys can't see. Little bit too long still. Honestly, 6 seconds might just do it. 1 extra second. That's all we needed. Wait, no, chat. Oh my god. No. I'm splitting the difference. I don't need to split the difference. The problem is not that it was doing it after 1 second. It wasn't waiting for the 5 seconds. We'll start at 5. We'll see what 5's like. So anyway, chat, going back to movies. That's all. Going back to movies. No, so I can skip this. Wait, why can't I skip this? Oh shit, the skip logic is not... Okay, well, I found another bug. We gotta add that in. The skip button doesn't work when you're doing this, so that's fine. I can fix it. Moving pictures, cinema. I think 5 seconds is actually like that's perfect time-wise, but I do need to make it so you can skip the cutscene. Computer just beat. Oh no! Sorry, your computer blue screened. Welcome back. Gosh. Anyway, hello. Welcome on in. That's not fun. I hope your computer's okay. I hate when, like, computer issues happen, like... It's okay. Nothing happened while you were gone. We totally did. I didn't just lose my mind with, like, random nonsense happening in this game engine. Ah. Oof. That sucks. That's hard to roll back, too. Damn. Speaking of which... Dare I show my tray? It's not like any crazy application down here. Yeah, I got a pending GPU update. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Thanks, Windows. I feel that. Okay, so the irony is, even though this door load script was like completely screwing up like the timing of this scene, it did have the logic to skip the like loading animation. All we gotta do is just copy paste this. It's not ideal for sure, but whatever. Just put an OR in here. You just press the confirm button, skip it. Nothing too fancy. Saw my GPU driver while watching you 20 minutes ago, damn. Well, it's only a matter of time, ZD. Sorry, your number's up. Hate to tell you. Hate for you to find out this way. I'm hiccuping. God damn it. Chad, I'm a little drunk. I'm a little drunk right now. Okay, so you can skip it now. Rip. You know what? I'm gonna just... That actually kind of is a bug. That's not really like... I needed to tweak it. It was like... It was broken. Fixed. Park... Walkway... Loading screen... was... going too fast. I'll just call it that. As far as patch notes are concerned, like, that's more or less the messaging that's gonna be the most legible for this fix here. Gun equips between unequipped between scenes. No, it not. No, it doesn't. However, there is a bug where loading from a save file where your gun was equipped causes it to not be equipped. We can probably fix that. Classic. Player position on map's not accurate. I'm leaving this towards the top of the bug list, even though it's like, this is the hardest fucking thing to solve. I don't look forward to figuring this out. Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna put this part first. I should make the tools to fix this problem, and then it'll be easier to solve. But yeah, the jittering thing, not ideal, but not the end of the world by any measure. Loading a save file won't resume what song was playing. I don't give a shit about that for the demo. Yeah, and then this last one, this might be the actual most important thing to fix, but it's also the hardest thing to fix by a wide margin, because I need to restructure how, like, everything, well, not everything, how every in-game UI interaction works. Like, I need to go fix so many fucking things. So I'm not fixing that right now. Clean up debug messages. We can do that. I made an audit. We can go look at our audit of debug messages right here. All this shit. We can go... Well, okay, I see one particularly spammy area. It's literally just one line of code that we can just comment out. This is actually incredibly helpful when debugging, like, why the map is not reflecting the proper, like, cleared or uncleared status, because it shows you exactly what it does, and then it'll even tell you, like, okay, well, this thing's not right, this thing's not right. Enemy attack logic, I don't really care about any of this. I can probably comment that out for now. Actually, this might be stuff I can delete. This stuff I'm probably gonna uncomment, because it's like, this is useful when things go wrong. Like, this is just like, this is actually, legitimately, okay, so chat, the first Goon's House of Doom, I built it in Unity. A lot of the code from that was literally copy-pasted into my Godot project, because they're both C#. And I use GD script for anything in this project. As a result, there's stuff that was, like, maybe helpful to me in Unity, but, like, again, I am not just trying to make a game here. I do want to make a game, but at the same time, I want to have, like, an open source project that might be useful to someone, and if it just, like, spams your console, like, that's not great. This thing is also insanely useful because it tells you when it finds something that was, like, something that didn't meet the criteria of, like, being a room that's cleared, but I am going to comment that out. That looks to be a lot of the, message spam in here, so that ought to trim things down quite a bit. I'll be back to do all of that, chat, but first I must take a quick break. BRB, enjoy the Kirby music while I'm gone. Also, there is a plate here. I'm gonna go take it out of here. BRB. Son of a gun. I don't know what Kirby game this is from. And you know what? This video doesn't timestamp anything, so I will not know what Kirby game this is from. Surely someone in the, Nope, no comments. Just positivity in the comment section. Those bastards. What the hell are we doing? Is there anything else I want to do? No, there's definitely some. Oh yeah, clean up the. Okay, this might be the last thing we do tonight. Even though it's like the dumbest thing to do, but it is important. Genuinely. Okay. This line right here, I really don't need to see that constantly. But more importantly, start here. Pardon me. Okay, that just took out like 90% of everything. I'm surprised that only, I guess where else would that be happening? Again, also a very helpful debug message, but for debug purposes and debug purposes only. Don't need this on all the goddamn time. This stuff is working now, so I don't need to fucking worry about it. Errors I do care about. I want those to be there intentionally in case I fuck up setting up a room or any sort of setup that like I don't quite configure everything the way it's supposed to be. I want error messages to pop up. That's why I have all this shit in here. But like debug stuff, you know. Oh, this definitely fucking hell. Why did I word these so differently? Wait, no, init set bottom. Okay, that's why I worded them differently. Probably should just look for the word bottom bar. Wait, why are there two of these? God damn it. That thing is working as well. I don't really need that. But again, it is pretty useful info when I need it. This is code that's worked literally since before this sequel existed. We did that already. Okay, marked room blank as cleared. That is super not spammy. I think we leave that one in. Now this, however, I think I already... No, yeah, we already got that. Got that. Okay, this, I don't care to see this at all. I think I had this in here mostly as just like a... Blarg. Now this I know. That's not... I don't know why this happens for... No, okay. No, I do know why that happens 4 times on the title screen. It's because it does it for one for every room. So that's going to get even spammier the more content in the game that there is. This I will probably need again once I have more stuff. Especially when I have more than one area. I already got it. Okay, cool. The syntax highlighting is completely fucked right now. It's very weird. Alright. We'll play for a little while, see how much output we get. Yes, I am aware that there are 5, like, errors, runtime errors happening. That's okay. Oh, you know what? Okay, I already see some stuff I want to fix. So, oh, wait, shit. That's still printing out a stack trace. I don't like that. Adding area 1, adding area 1. What the fuck? Why is it doing that? Okay, this only happens at the very, like, this thing happens at the very beginning. I don't mind that coming in. I don't know if it still outputs the whole save file when you load a save file. I don't need that anymore for sure. This can just be deleted. I don't need that in here at all. Why don't I just OR these? Oh, because the debug message. Fair enough. No, I added this -1 thing recently. Because it's like redundant, or it's not redundant, it's just like... I don't want to do that. I don't want to show that when things are happening. I don't know where this is coming from. I guess we'll find that. It seems to do it a lot, which is very weird. Because that should only happen when you, like, first build the map. Yeah, initialize map settings. Why is it happening, like, a lot? That's weird. I'm gonna trace it back really quick. Hold on. Oh, no. Oh, it's for every single map. Wait, no, but no. Because one, they would all be together if that were the case, I think. There's no other GD prints in here other than errors, which there's no errors going off, so that's not a thing. Why do we call this twice? Oh, when you reset the game. So it must be resetting the game twice? Why? Not twice, but like loading it, then resetting it twice. That's weird. This I don't care about in the slightest. We will comment that out. Actually, you know what? Fucking, I don't need this. I'll just delete that altogether. What just happened? No, I don't... Get out of here, you. Oh wait, no, that was actually what I wanted. Nah, get rid of that. Fuck that. That was... I added that in when we were having trouble getting, like, the item box to properly save all the data, so... That was a long fucking time ago. It's literally like 6 months ago at this point. Alright, how much debug messaging we got going on now? Other than the errors, of course. Finish scene load 2. I don't need that, for sure. But... I mean, it kind of just works. That's not the hardest thing to recreate if I need to re-add it in here. Like, this has not been a problem, like, ever. I put that in at one point when we were, like, running into issues with something, but... Oh, the enemy attacks. Shit. Okay, hold on. Where is that? It's in here, I'm pretty sure. Where the fuck is it? There we go. Get this fucking nonsense out of here. Okay, that's one of the many things I need to fix. Not here. Fuck? Oh, yeah. forgot that's how we do the health status. I don't know how that works, but it does seem to work. Yeah, taking damage from the enemy and all that sort of thing, like just the enemy reaction to damage and you taking damage from the enemy, that is certainly a fairly soon to be addressed issue. Alright, I'm going to play through the entirety of the demo, knowing exactly where to go. Skipping some cutscenes, not skipping some cutscenes. Well, not cutscenes is the wrong word, but loading animations. Also doing this. Loading the game. Quit to title screen. New game. We'll play on hard chat. Skip that cutscene. I also just realized that like some enemies don't, or well, no, actually that is by design. Never mind. Enemies don't do more damage on hard intentionally. I've also just realized that I can't change, like, the quantity per difficulty. I can only change what spawns there. The quantity of it's always going to be the same. Don't have a good fix for that. I think I've run into that issue before, or like thought about that issue before, you know? Wait, okay. Specifically, this room seems to discard my weapon, which is weird because it's the room that the enemies are in. I'm gonna take a hit just to... Definitely took a hit there. Took 2 hits. Please don't kill me. It's fucking music. I'm sorry. The DDD fight music while I'm testing this. Oh wait, unequipped it again. Okay, so that is an issue. It just doesn't happen all the time. There, we saved. Picked up a map. Looked at a map, scrolled around in the map. Got no notes. Oh wait, don't I was gonna do combine, but like, combine fucking, combine will turn any 2 items into garbage right now, which is not what I want to do if I'm trying to get to the end of the game. Yo, another raid, my goodness. What is up, everybody? Collaboration. Thank you for the raid. What is up, y'all? Give you a shout out real quick. How'd your stream go? Welcome on in. We're working on a retro survival horror type game. Full with features like fixed camera angles, tank controls, everybody's favorite. Brain is fried, how's your project? It's going well. I just said a horrible thing, chat. I meant to go look at the... Okay, we gotta play the demo again. Right now I'm trying to trim down the, like... So I've thrown a lot of debug statements in my project so far, and I'm trying to, like, trim down unnecessary stuff. Just for, like... Just cleaning stuff up, you know? Stuff like that. And since I don't have a good like ledger of like what I've done so far, I'm just kind of going through everything, like going through all the features of the game and just kind of seeing what pops up message-wise. Brain is fried, how's your project? Or my brain is also fried. Mr. What and Watch? Amazing. Yeah. For full context, oh, that's amazing. I still have a gun equipped. Okay, that's a bug. We're doing some bug fixes right now. I didn't realize that. Hold on 1 second. I'm not gonna fix this tonight, but well, we're doing bug fixes and also just kind of tightening stuff up. So currently I'm at a point where I am I have like a very short demo put together. Also, thank you for the follow. But I'm trying to fix like random little quirks with the engine that I've found while just testing this. And yeah, the list is not super long. But there's also stuff I want to add to my demo, which honestly, a lot of the stuff I'm probably going to table it for the full version of the game. But yeah, everything I'm working on, it's all open source. The game's going to be free when it's out. This is mostly a solo project. I am about to bring other people into the project. Thank you as well. But yeah, thanks Dev with Lex for the raid and the follow. Also, Blurbmaster X3, thank you for the follow. Also, regarding my username, I can explain. No. Genuinely came up with this username when I was a teenager playing Super Smash Bros. Melee, when that was a new video game. Is there a Steam page? There is not, but there is an itch.io page, and the demo is downloadable. I don't know why I did itch. Goon 2 is the best way to get to that. I might make a Steam page for this, but probably not till I get further along in the process. Right now, like, I mean, if you look at that itch.io page, like, you can see everything looks really fucking janky right now. Once I get things, like, a little more dialed in, like, right now, a lot of these textures are stuff I'm just using from, like, third-party assets. Even the player model right now is a third-party asset. I did do these glorious animations for them, but otherwise it's just like a Blender model with a skeletal rig on it. But yeah, my plan is to sort of like replace all that out, also make the game a lot longer than the like 5 to 10 minute demo that it is right now. There's a lot of code that I have like infrastructure for, but nothing to like show examples of. For example, there's like actually I can just show it from the title screen here. I do have code to like randomize items and enemies, not so much on the like passwords in the game, but like the framework is there where it could like inject different codes if you're playing in a randomized version. I also have difficulty settings. This does work, so I can play on hard mode. You get different like loadouts, like different items spawn in, more enemies or less enemies spawn, or even different enemies can spawn in. Yeah. So just sort of a callback to old school survival horror games with a bit of a comical twist on it. It's not present in the demo as is right now, but the long-term goal with this project is to have something that's going to be, you know, a little bit silly, like just having fun with it. Yeah. So that's sort of what I'm working on at the moment. But thank you for the raid. I hope your stream went well. I assume you were also doing some dev based on your username. But I do have a pretty good amount of features in here. So for reference, I am very much a like back-end guy, which might be shocking looking at the way the game looks right now. I know it looks pristine and beautiful, and there's totally nothing flawed with it. Rest assured, anything that looks good in here right now is probably a third-party asset. Make an isometric pixel art Microsoft clone, or Minecraft clone, Hell yeah, that's dope. Okay, that is the weirdest bug ever. For some reason, this room specifically disarms whatever you have currently equipped. I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, I've got enemies. These guys, okay, these guys I modeled myself. I know, not to brag, but these are actually from, so this is a sequel to a game I made a long time ago, well, not a long time ago, kind of a long time ago. I've been working on this project for a year, mainly just on the weekends, but a little bit more than that. Yeah, and then when you leave the room, it also disarms your current equip. That is so weird. Okay, well, I will open that bug back up, I guess. Gun unequips between scenes, specifically between main park and sitting room. Both directions. Very odd. Yeah. Honestly, I kind of started this project as a, I was kind of vetting, like, how viable Godot would be for a 3D project, which is really ironic because the project, that was meant to be, like, or, sorry, so I have, like, another team of people that I work on stuff with. Like, this is, like, strictly just me screwing around with stuff. But my other team, we finished one game and we were moving on to the next project here, and we didn't really know, like, what we wanted to do with the game at the moment, or when we were starting it out. We didn't know if it was gonna be 2D or 3D or whatever. And in the middle of all that is when Unity kind of, had its whole controversy from that was this year, wasn't it? Wow, it's a wild year. And we were like, okay, like, maybe we'll stick with Unity, maybe we won't. Let's go assess our options, just what it is. And this was, like, me kind of digging into, like, okay, how does Godot handle 3D stuff? And meanwhile, like, one of our other team members, he was looking at, like, okay, how does Godot handle 2D stuff? And I think both of us kind of came up to the conclusion that, like, regardless of whether we want to do 2D or 3D, like, our next project, Godot, just isn't the engine for us. But I'm gonna finish this game in this engine because I've already worked on it so much. Oh yeah, I've got a note system. You can go back and read your notes. I'm liking the 3D so far. There are components I do like about the way that Godot 3D presents itself. For example, I think the biggest thing, like, hands down, is just the grid map system. Like, I don't know if you've messed around with that at all, but, like, if you're building out a scene that's not, like, programmatically created or, like, procedurally generated or anything like that, this is insanely handy for, like, very quickly building out, like, rooms in a 3D space. Getting it to look kind of, like, congruent and not, I don't know, a little more, like, immersive is definitely a challenge when you're doing things like this, but you can't, like, I don't know, this is just so, like, convenient. And then, even for stuff that you need to, like, line up manually that doesn't, like, fit to a grid, you can just do that ad hoc and then have, like, a baseline there. Use it but needed more optimization. That is also a very important factor there. Actually, shit, do I have this still? I might have deleted this. Nope, that's wrong. Oh, I might have, no, this is it, yeah. Okay, so I built this out as, like, the building in my first version of my demo, and then I realized, well, I guess you can kind of see it even just from the inspector over here, but this is a ridiculously high polygon count. Although, actually, this isn't even a grid map, so not even really the same thing, but kind of similar concept. I was using, like, Kenny resources, and quickly realized, like, oh yeah, that's insanely inefficient just to make a silly little building that doesn't even really look great. So I eventually just kind of built my own thing. which also, I'm not gonna pretend this looks amazing, but this is like, I don't know, probably like a 20th of the polygon count. Pull up my radar now again. The RGB production games, and you're not even, and you've been here before. It just always ends up here. It's the Goon sweep. Right into the stream twice today. Were you in a D Jocelyn stream, or were you in a Big Boy Game stream? There is no escape from the Goon stream. And now I'm gonna subject you all to the worst thing ever. Where is it? We're playing Granny, chat. No, kidding. Wait, I have a friend that plays Granny? Of course, it's some random guy I met playing Sven co-op like 10 years ago. The Goon Attractor, the Great Attractor, but Goon. Anyway, small world, isn't it? Maybe I'll just raid myself when my stream's over, and then you'll be here again. Anyway. Gosh. This is what I wanted, though, is all this stuff. I'm trying to trim down my, amount of debug logs. So this I don't mind, because that's just, like, this is dumping, like, save file data. God, that is an inefficient format. Just want to try something with my own channel? Hell yeah. Go for it. This is all save data stuff. I could probably trim some of this, but refusing to bind input because it was... Oh, actually, wait, yes, the input binding stuff is what I need to mess with. The channel cannot rate itself. Yeah, I figured that would happen. I did not know that. Oh, yeah, this stuff, advanced text called... So, I think I might still have this open here. So this is a sequel to a game that I made in not 30 hours, in 60 hours, which is also on my itch.io page. It's not some amazing masterpiece that everyone needs to see, but if you are curious, it's up on my itch.io page. Not this thing, don't look at that. That's not the right program. I made that too, but that's not that's not what I meant to open. I clicked the wrong folder. This is what I meant to open. Skip that. Oh my god. Chat, I am so sorry. Unlike my sequel, the old version does not save what you have your volume configuration set to. Anyway, so this was V1 of this game, essentially. This is a full game that you can, like, get to an end of. I guess, to be fair, you can get to the end of my demo for the new one. But, shoot, what was I gonna bring up? Why did I open this? Crap. So in V1, gosh. Thought I had my stream volume set to 50%. Yeah, I am sorry about that. That was really fucking loud. I have no excuse. Oh, speaking of which, I can turn that down now. It's too late. Also, I'm calling myself out. So I made this in 60 hours, but also, these do work, but this does nothing. There's no cutscenes in this. These two work. Like, I can turn the music off and still have sound effects. And like, vice versa, but, I forgot why I opened this. Oh yeah, so I made this in Unity back in 2021, and I did it in the entirety of the month of October, and like, I think the total time count was like just under 60 hours. This I've been working on for a year, although honestly, if I counted how many hours I worked on this, I mean, it's nothing more than 60, but like, I only work on it like once a week, and some weeks I skip game dev, so honestly, probably haven't put too much time into it. Also, because I am using C# in Godot, I have copy-pasted a lot of freaking code between my Unity version of this game and this version. Had to remove audio settings from one of my Game Jam games because I didn't have enough time to add on any audio. That is a fucking mood right there, I gotta be honest. As someone who is not a composer, both in my day job and in my, like, game development expertise, I am very much a back-end person. I can throw some shit together. Everything in that version you just saw, I modeled that guy, I modeled, like, everything you're seeing in that shit. This, I've used a couple of third-party assets. I'm going to replace them eventually, but currently haven't gotten around to it. Shoot. I'm not looking for. Okay. Marked room 1. Wait, why did it do that twice? Oh, you know what? Maybe... Okay, I don't want to remove this, but I think I can tweak this to be a little less spammy. Oh. Oh, wait, we reset the game. I forgot about that. Yeah, okay. That's why it said it twice. Read text starter. We got rid of that. Advanced tech called. Got that out of there. These are very helpful debug lines, but I don't really need them by and large. Also, I copied way too much. There's another one lower here. Yep. Don't need that stuff. I had a ton of file, like, read-write errors when I first set this up in Godot specifically, so I had to throw those in there to, like, figure out, like, okay, where is it failing in this process? Though, for the record, they handle file I/O not too badly. The worst I've ever had to do, so in addition to these silly little projects that I work on by myself, or at least largely by myself, I do have like a team of people that I work on stuff. Also as a passion project, it's not my day job. Wish it was my day job, but oh well. If it never becomes my day job, I can still die happy. I've pursued my passion, it didn't catch, oh well. I'm okay with that, I'm at peace with that. But, we have released a game, and we released it on Steam. It's a VR game, so it's also on, like, the Quest store, it's on the PlayStation, like, VR. Saving files in Sony's ecosystem is so incredibly overcomplicated. I'm not gonna go into it. Just trust me. I don't... This is a very, like, complex... I'm hesitating to just straight out delete this line, but I think I'll just uncomment, or I'll comment it out. I don't really need that info. Oh shoot, we ran out of soundtrack, chat. Also, it's past midnight. Oh my gosh. This stream has flown by. I feel like I've barely gotten anything done, but we kind of have. This is not really something I want to add to the changelog, so I might just... Like, this... No one that's downloading the game is going to care that, like, oh yeah, the console doesn't, like, spam as much as it used to. Okay, that's a lot less spammy. I'm good with that. I think that might actually be a good place to kind of call things. I know we just got a raid, sorry y'all. Just gonna delete that line altogether. I'll check in my code. By the way, if anyone's like, hey, I wonder how that thing works. I don't have good documentation. That is actually, you know what? Hold on. Putting that right here in this unsaved file that I have in Notepad++. But if y'all ever want to check out any of the code I write on stream, well, maybe not any of it, but at least anything I've written so far on stream, all of it's available on my GitHub. Posting the link in chat, there it is. Yeah, feel free to go nuts with it if you want to reuse it. Everything I've written, I think I licensed it properly so that, like, you know, you can use it, you don't need to attribute me or anything like that. Again, I'm not creating some grand framework where, like, oh my god, it's going to be like the next engine for shitty indie horror games or anything like that, but if it is at all useful to anyone ever, I'll be happy. I don't know. But yeah, the whole project's up there. It's gonna get dicey as we get further in the project because sound stuff. I am not a musician. I'm not going to be able to compose a single goddamn song for this game. So I'm going to end up probably using stuff that I have the rights to use as like a licensee, but stuff I can't upload to the GitHub. And I have a plan for that. I'm going to basically like put a script in so you can like fill in blank sound files. It's a stupid plan, but it's a plan. And then just, replace that with whatever fits. I don't know. It is a large reason why I'm trying to create as many things as I possibly can in the context of this, or at least use things that are like CC0, so I just have free reign to use them without like passing on some like baggage to like credit something that's not related to me when you're like using. I mean, I don't care if you credit me either, but it's a tricky little dance. But I think that is going to do it for stream tonight, chat. I will be streaming tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. We won't be doing game dev. Tomorrow is our PS1 marathon day. I'm playing a bunch of PS1 games that I never played because, honestly, I was just an N64 kid. That's pretty much it. But our next game is Driver, the first Driver game. I've never played any of those. I know that people say it was like a contender, like it was going toe-to-toe with GTA back in the early days of GTA. So I am very excited to see what the hell that game is like, especially on the PS1. But yeah, I'll be back with that tomorrow. Until then, y'all have a Goon night. GG's on fixing these bugs. I'm going to post a build, I'm going to post an update to my itch page. I will also push all this code, but for now, I'm just going to go. And we'll find somebody to raid. So thanks for hanging out. Thank you for all the raids. Also, we got 4 raids, right? Oh my gosh. We got Dev with Lex. We got D Jocelyn. Okay, I can't count. We got 3 raids, but still, we still got 3 raids. That's insane. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it. And also, Big Boy Games Official is the 3rd raid, but in reverse order actually. But whatever. Until next time, Goon night. I'll see y'all later.